Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Content Cowboys. Pew, pew, pew. Yo, it's a low one. It's a low energy start. Anyway, welcome to the Content Cowboys, everybody. You might ask, who is the content, or who are the Content Cowboys? The Content Cowboys is me and my homies. I was like once upon a time the first Avenger, you know. Give you a different start. I was once upon a time the first Avenger, and then I got Tony Stark on board in my clipping. I got Tony Stark here on board. Did a podcast
so does that make you Nick Fury?
I don't mean Nick Fury. No, I'm Cap. I'm the first Avenger.
Oh, okay.
I'm Cap.
But now who recruited you?
Nentel's Nick Fury, man.
Why nobody want to be?
He was we were doing our own things. He was in the working in the flippers there.
T'Challa, just calm down.
You know what? That is so
accurate.
wrong. That is so wrong on so many levels. But I was gonna go.
Wakanda forever.
I was gonna go with Wakanda
I just
forever.
know I'm a Black Widow, so it's look.
Oh yeah, it's fluid.
Yeah,
gender
man.
fluid.
So I put this team of Avengers together, and we get together every month, once a month or so, and we talk.
Once a month, yeah.
Epic cap talk I see there on the screen. But
Who
yeah.
are we? With that brasso on the screen there.
But yeah, what do? We talk about current events, about what's going on, like around. Yeah, we dig into many topics. But tonight we got sort of a informal sort of process of how to go in for the rings. We will see how it goes. But first off, we're gonna kick off with how's everybody and do with our intros. So over here to my left, we've got CJ Benson.
T'Challa. The king of Africa.
On that side, we got Liam Bento.
Iron Man.
And last but not least, the king of Kakparat, Bevan Boyson.
Black Widow.
Our producer over there, DJ Mad Fingers.
DJ Mad Fingers, that's my favorite nickname.
Why nobody wanna be the guy with a bow and arrow, man? The arrow.
No, bruh, that's
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
You don't wanna be Hawkeye.
That name sounds so
Bevan would rather be a female assassin than the brow with the bow down.
I don't want to be a Hawkeye.
Check here. So that guy had an accident or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jeremy
Renner.
Renner is his real
On a
name.
snowmobile.
On a snowmobile.
But
Dumbest
that was
accident
like,
ever.
but wasn't there like another famous person that was also in a snowmobile accident but survived?
I think it was a weird week. It was him.
No,
and
no,
it was
somebody
and
passed away.
Ken Block.
Ken Block passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
was
passed
also a
away with
snowmobile
the
accident.
Oh, he passed away in a snowmobile.
snowmobiles, guys.
Sure, that stuff is bad for you,
Do
like.
not buy one.
But even skiing I hear is bad. Like, okay, I've never done it. And I don't
Michael
think I'm ever
Schumacher.
I was gonna say that Michael
passed away
Schumacher
through
also.
skiing.
No, he didn't pass away. He's still alive.
alive.
Well, no.
He's not alive.
Yeah.
One foot in the.
He's brain dead. Though.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, so one foot on the brake and the other on the accelerator.
Yes.
Yo.
Man, bro.
Check how he started off tonight.
I took a screenshot.
What you guys been up to?
Gwyneth Paltrow as well. She got sued for that whole skiing incident as well.
Oh, yeah.
She gets sued for? I saw a
Yeah,
picture of
somebody
her.
skied into her.
Yeah.
Somebody skied into her, and so that person sued her.
America, man. Amazing.
America.
Leave the snow,
If
man.
I choke on a fucking
Leave the
next,
snow.
I sue them.
America.
Leave the snow in your nose and leave the snow on the
And
mountain.
leave a snow in your nose.
How can you say leave the snow when it's winter here, but everybody is going to Sierras?
Oh my. Can I
How
just
can you
ask
say
you something?
leave? You're
How
fascinated by the
How many
snow.
of you have gone to Sierras to look at the snow? Be honest.
When I was a lighty, but
Yeah,
not
once.
recently.
Okay.
No.
Not as an adult.
As an
Not
adult,
recently?
yeah, once.
Once, you.
As a like
CJ?
ones.
You.
As a lighty once, but I was in London, so I did
You
experience.
saw enough snow.
Yeah,
Because I think
I'm
that
alright,
is
but
like slush and dirt that is up there in Sierras.
yeah, that's not snow, like, really.
Because
I'm sort of covered when it comes to
no,
snow.
you gewoon because that.
Experience
I
snow.
mean, it's
It's like the princess flay of snow.
Check here, the most
It's a body of water. It
Yeah.
looks nice, but it's not that nice.
The most interesting thing for me for the snow was when I was in London. So I used to drive a tipper truck. I think you guys told you already. But I used to come across these lakes or this stuff like that.
Huh?
I used to take bricks and I throw it on top of the lake. then the brick like just fall like ding, 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 ding. And it's just like,
You can
I
take
don't-
retreat, but you
Quite,
can't take retreat out of the
so
bag.
one day, right? So one day I had a tipper truck, so we got like sledgehammers and all that stuff because we used to work on removal, construction. Other story for other time. Anyway, so I take the sledgehammer and I hit the thing, the
ice.
the ice. Yeah, I want to see if it break, but it didn't break. Like
Oh,
ding,
that's
ding,
insane.
ding. Yeah, it was so thick, like. Nah, but it was so thick that it was so cold that it was.
So you could just walk on it.
I'm not gonna walk on it, but I'm not that stupid.
But you were sledgehammering it.
I took a sledgehammer to it and I threw bricks on it, and the bricks was just like
Like me.
standing there, and like big rocks. I think how
But-
heavy it could take it.
The crux of the matter here is
You are
why
Yeah.
were you doing any of
Why
those
were you
things?
doing that? I remember did you ever experience a frozen lake?
No, I can honestly say no.
But
That is interesting.
But
though.
should I experience it? My first idea is not gonna be to be the brother that breaks the frozen lake.
The sledgehammer.
Now
With
I
a
want to see.
sledgehammer.
I want to see. So what I thought is like maybe it's like a thin layer of ice.
And it just
So if you throw a rock,
Then it
it's
will
just gonna
crack the
crack
whole
it.
thing.
No, not the whole thing. It's gonna crack a piece and it fall in.
Oh,
so that's why I was testing the size
so
of it.
you say the movies is cat, but you don't fall like it. You're like, oh, go get out.
Maybe it was probably how cold it is, how thick the layer is. But I'm not gonna test it with my body. Plus, I'm the only man here now. I don't have no bra.
you're
No,
now-
I'm not gonna test it.
You are
Never mind
literally
that,
the
man.
only person that would test something
Yeah.
like that.
I'm not gonna test it by standing on it. That's a dumb idea.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean?
At least you won't be on dumb ways to die.
Yeah, take a rock and you throw it.
Dumb ways to die.
EFF's motto.
So what you guys been up to otherwise? Like,
Nah, well, this has been chilling,
Guess what
working.
okay.
That's what I've been doing.
you still want to
man.
talk, so guess what I did this week? Like,
What did you do?
I did comedy this week, man.
Oh, nice.
For the first time in like 7 months or some shit like that.
Nice.
9 months, like.
That was pious. Was that
Yeah.
selective?
Nah, it was in Dorp Street in Stellenbosch.
Yeah, you went far, guy.
My bro, yeah, my bro, it was hectic. So the first bra go up, Prince Mumbai, he got up a death of 1,000 deaths, my bro. It's like, yo, that room is tough, my bro. I feel that thing is. There, what's that other bra go up? Callum Hitchcock. But Callum Hitchcock is his name? I think so. Callum something.
I'm going with it.
Yeah, Callum Hitchcock. Let's go with that. That's his name. He's really funny, bro. I think he's an up and coming guy. He's a white guy. He's from PE or something like that. But he's dope. He's really dope.
You know the
He's
name.
Kosa or
The
something
name
like
alone gave it away
It's
that he's a
like,
white guy.
I didn't have to say he's a white guy.
Like,
Threw it in there. But he's really funny. But like still, the crowd didn't react, bro. No, they didn't. The crowd is just, I don't know. Anyway,
And then you came.
Yeah, destroyer of worlds.
I wasn't-
Tell us about the Thanos.
I wasn't.
How'd you
I was-
Standing ovation. The standing ovation.
I wasn't like a standing ovation, but I got a few giggles and I got the
The-
crowd.
the-
But I did audience.
Ah, okay.
I
crowd
use crowd work, and then I use my my jokes to that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They busy on WhatsApp, so I use a WhatsApp joke like that stuff. Whereas the other mentor was just telling jokes.
Oh, they didn't see
You know what I mean?
That just means
So
it's not
you,
engaging.
so,
Engaging, yeah.
so you were like the sweet aisle in Woolworths.
What is that?
Just chuckles.
Yeah, just
Chuckles everywhere.
No, I wasn't that funny, but I went off stage quite quickly. But I mean, it was good to be back there
To
and.
flex those comedy muscles again.
Nah, just to like not die 1,000 deaths, because I think the last times I was on stage was maybe like the Jive Comedy Festival, and I see it's coming up again. And then that times I like didn't do well, man. People were just like, "Oh my God,
It's
it's
comedy, man. You
Yeah, you
die
win
and
some,
get
you
up
lose
and
some,
you go
yeah.
again, and you
Yeah.
do
some,
well. and
Mustn't
you
take
go
it
lose
so-
some, and you lose some, and you lose some.
Eventually, you win some and then you lose some. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. Just
yeah."
let's keep on
I
at
think
it, man.
maybe I want to get out there again and start doing it again, trying
I
to flex my
think Stellenbosch-
because it's smart, not Stellenbosch, yeah, again, but
No, you must go. It's you. That's your crowd. It sounds like it's you people, but I didn't know you.
nah, I'm gonna go closer. But what it does do is it like, I think it flexes like a muscle, make you more confident again. Like now I come here and I'm not as like hesitant again. I think it does stuff, man. It does stuff to you.
Confidence booster, man.
Confidence just to get like even if you do, like get a few chuckles, you know what I mean. Even in the chuckles aisle at Woolworths, that chuckles can do something for your self-esteem.
It's like playing a one-on-one game against your light team, man. You moor him, you get your confidence. You know what I like to do? No? You know what I like to do? I like to stay away from comedy for a long time, and then just go to like just for shits and giggles, just pop up at the open mic.
Okay, and just to check the level.
Yeah, and like when there's a clump newcomers and no one knows me. Just a person that's running the gig, and then I just give you 5 minutes to go on, then I'm more. Like, and these newcomers are looking like, who's this, bruh? And then I just disappear like the Ryu of comedy. And I'm gone into the sunset.
This is like a Batman.
You cannot defeat me. Your kung fu is weak.
But just looking at the landscape, I think comedy is in a healthy space in Cape Town and also in South Africa. Like, I was chatting with those other comedians and they were saying like there was like 3 gigs on Sunday night. So this one kids gig was in Sea Point. And then there's a Trench Town gig, and then there's a armchair gig. So you can walk from the Trench Town gig to the armchair gig. So that sounds like very appetizing.
It's 3 gigs on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then
Mr.
there's
Chow was here
Monday.
and
No, there is a
Pontiac
few,
Bandit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe there's one gig every. I don't even know if there's a gig every night. But I know on Tuesday there's a gig, and then Wednesday's armchair. But it's few and far between. That's probably the most gigs that there's been on a Sunday for a while.
It is healthy in the sense that this means every time you look, it's somewhere. The means is carrying the flag, they're doing the things, man. Like from Joburg to KZN to Western Cape, there's a lot going on, bro. It's a better space because the means are really coming out. There's a lot of new faces all the time, which is a good sign because there's shows you that means are into it and they want to get involved in it and that people are going to it. So, you know, the posters are also deceiving. We know that the places aren't packed to the rafters. That's not how it is, bro. Like you rock up somewhere, there's maybe 20 meets. But it's
but
the fact that it can still...
Ask 20 is a lot.
Yeah, bro. Nah,
20 is like a full house, bro. When you're doing comedy, you see 20 people. It's like,
I can work with this.
But it's quiet, man. It's liquor that it's continuously.
But even 10 people is enough. Like I think, like nowadays, that's
for free. Now you're driving for nothing. Please, let's be honest here. The point is to get paid. That's the point. Yeah. So a lot of the guys are working on the point. Because remember, the point is to get paid, and the people must pay.
Some people cover costs. So some people is nice. Other people are not so nice. But but my friends are nice.
The entertainers dictate what's gonna happen, man. So that's the main thing. You know that the entertainers must be able to dictate the money, must be able to dictate the when, the how, that kind of stuff also. And that's what you want to work towards. But
so check here, I gave these guys some homework. Do you homework? Can we start with CJ?
We're going to start with me, yeah.
You pulling your homework out?
Yeah, I'm going to pull my homework out.
So I tried to put a bit of structure into the show, guys. The audience out there, if you've been watching, maybe not watching. So first we're going to go up with, what is the name?
You see, you don't even know. The Poloni Diaries.
Poloni Diaries with CJ Benson. He's up first.
Like, something. Because just like the Poloni in South Africa, hopefully I'm going to kill it this thing.
Okay, here we go. What are you going to tell us?
The only reason that matters is...
You're going to tell us something interesting?
Yeah, just some food facts. You like a did you know type of vibes.
Ah, okay,
like did you know that nutmeg is actually considered a halogen?
What is that?
Hallucinogen.
Hallucinogen.
My English now just
just leave
so with halogen.
But how much nutmeg must you take to hallucinate?
I think
like a lot.
From what I read, it's in the seeds. So just like here, you got hemp seed. So like the nutmeg seeds, if you eat too much of it, then you can start hallucinating.
Poppy seeds also.
Yeah. So instead of just getting a weed type of high, you can get like a nutmeg type of high.
What the? I didn't know you get high of nutmeg.
You can get high.
You guys remember?
Snuffing tea bags.
No. Malcolm X.
Malcolm X,
the Malcolm X movie. When Malcolm X goes to jail for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Brian's like talking to him when he's there in the shower. So he gives him that matchbox and puts it in the water. So that's nutmeg that's in there to help him like take the edge off of his withdrawals because he's
I think.
He was not a heroin thingy. Yeah.
But now, how do they take it? Do they sniff it or what?
No, you throw it in some water. So it's like a big dose of it though. In water, stir it up and you drink it.
What? I've heard of drinking drugs before, but okay. This is new.
Nah, you can, man. But I think
Have you never had a mid lemon?
chicken. You get sniffing. You get
that is
sniffing
medicine.
tobacco. I'm sure you
That
can
is
sniff it.
drugs that you are drinking.
Nah, mid-level, that's drugs, man. And that's Vicks
With
Vapor Rub.
a brandy, that is drugs. Mid-lemon and brandy.
Have you got another one there for us?
Yes, another one is abalone.
Abalone.
Did you know that
I'm allergic.
abalone is considered an aphrodisiac?
Yes.
I thought it
Abalone
was
and
oysters.
dinges and oysters, no? But
Abalone
I'm
and
allergic to
oysters.
shellfish.
It's
Oh,
considered
my
an aphrodisiac. But that's in Asian cultures. I don't know if
My
it's
bro,
really...
a rhino
these
horn is aphrodisiac.
Guys, we've all-
A tiger stool is an aphrodisiac. A picadillo is an aphrodisiac. Like for a Chinaman, anything will make them horny. So a pangolin.
This Brian is gonna get us cancelled in Hong Kong.
Okay. You want to tell me that they not slutting shark fin, dolphin fin, rubbing the starfish all over their ballas? They're doing weird stuff, bruh.
The whole of South Africa is gonna get in on the BRICS economy now, and China's not gonna give us any money because of your slander.
But this is the thing. I mean, all of us sitting here, you've probably, you know someone that does Perle Moon. You know what I mean?
Boy, it's difficult.
Don't you have a connection with Perle
No
Moon
more,
anymore?
bruh. Even
What
with
kind of
Cliff
colored
Dales.
guys?
Yeah.
What kind
My
of colored
connections
no,
are
guys,
right,
man. That's
bruh.
part of
Okay,
the heritage.
yeah, I
you
love-
must know a guy with Perle Moon. You
Criff.
must know a guy with Criff. That's in the two basic
I love how the brother
fundamentals.
got pickpocketed and called it like robbery. He's judging us.
How can you not know? I can
Everybody
not
got a
know.
connection with
They
Perle Moon.
got arrested. That's why I don't know anymore. Because like, remember my old used to be that, but if I wanted Pearly, he go vice us. If he wanted Tails, he would vice us, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, did it really have that effect on you?
I
No.
don't remember slut in a crayfish pot and wanting to pump everybody. I must be honest.
Although I have seen you being very frisky after some red rope. Some pigs and chovet.
Some pits and chovids, yeah. Nah,
They
bro.
don't make that anymore, no? They don't make red row anymore.
Nah, thank goodness now for Marmite.
Nah, Pix and Chovet was lekker. but
I think
I
we
still
need
enjoy that, yeah,
we
man.
need a
Toast,
fact.
yo,
We need a
it's so
fact
lekker.
about Marmite.
Leave the struggle behind, okay? Apartheid is over. Redero is out.
I used to like
It used to be lekker, no?
fish base,
Red
yeah.
Row was a shit.
Deconstructed sushi, as I used to call it.
Constructive.
You know how we always
deconstructed sushi.
you know how we always talk about how like America and Europe co-op like African like traditional African cultures, like you'll see like white men say in America with cornrows and stuff like that, and just like dressed in
Appropriating
African
culture.
dashikis and stuff
Cool,
like that. Yeah, like they steal stuff, and you always think that Africa doesn't steal from the first world.
We steal all the time.
Do you know that Aromat is a Swiss product?
You joking?
Oh, you see?
Is it Swiss?
You've grown up your whole life thinking it's South African, right?
It even looks South African. Everything about it screams
But
South
the
African.
colors of the South African flag.
That's what
How
I
can
first
it not be
thought,
South
bruh.
African?
And Millie's, what does Swiss know about Millie's? That's why they made Aromat. It's for Millie.
Chica, I saw like a European couple, like they were in like the store in the Pick and Pay, and they picked up Arab Mat, and they were like, that's the only thing we know here. Like, hey.
Oh, bras.
I was like, why are they going
Why are
like
you
it
touching-
about
why you touching
Aromat?
our product?
I was thinking, what's the fuss about Aromat? Like, that is the only product they probably knew on the
Yeah, that is
the
Marmite.
shelf.
Are we even pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah,
Maybe it's
yeah.
Swiss, but that's my
Aroma,
What if it's Aromwa?
Aromati.
Oromati.
Yeah, and
My
it
bro.
smell like fancy.
That will destroy my childhood. Bro. Then I'm
Because it
done.
was arrow a year.
But now
arrow
wait,
Your
now-
whole life's a lie.
Okay, but now who invented the sachet? That wasn't the Swiss. Because there's a sachet of Aromat also.
technically, I think that if anyone, it would be the
would be
Swiss to come up with that.
Nah, bruh. No. South
You
Africans
mean,
make a
to,
session.
you mean to tell me you've got no faith in the people that invented the Swiss Army knife?
No, I got no faith in him.
Swiss
I've never
Army.
used that knife is last. I would rather use my old knife that you used to
The
club
Large
the
Hadron
person.
Collider at CERN.
This one look like a butterfly type of knife.
Whoever invented that.
What's
You
the
know,
last,
it's like
last but not least fact?
Okay, did you know that cheese is the most stolen food in the world?
You
Cheese.
are joking.
Cheese, yeah. About 4%
because
of
like
the
mice.
cheese globally.
I need
gets stolen.
context on
Nice.
that.
And
Nice.
there's a black market for cheese,
Cheese.
Mice.
which is actually very, I was like, wow, that's actually insane.
I blame the
But if you
French.
think about it, cheese is actually very, very expensive.
Of course it's expensive. It's dirty milk.
Cheese
Cheese
is
is dirty milk.
Said no one ever.
It's dirty milk I kept in my
Oh
cupboard.
my days.
And now I
Please
can
come up
convince
with
you
it.
that it's
So Minamu was just a dirty milk dealer this whole time.
Minamu is the biggest dealer.
But it's something that we used to, I mean, growing up, cheese was just readily available. Not readily
Not to
available.
the colored family.
But I mean, you could have it with your snacks and stuff.
Show
but
me
it's
you-
become more and
That's
more.
government cheese that we
Do
eat.
you remember if you tried to grate cheese and your tiny want to moor you? Because that's for the, like a lasagna or something.
Guys,
But today it's becoming more like a sought after commodity.
okay,
That's an
guys,
interesting fact,
let's just establish here. There's a difference between that, like, good cheese and the cheese that we grew up on, man, bro. And the cheese that they sell in the barbie shops and the cheese that they sell there by your wherever you buy the cheese sandwich.
If it don't have that red wax on it, it's not cheese.
What we
used to
eat
nibble some on
You
that
will
red
eat
wax.
death cheese.
What
man.
we
That's
eat-
what it'll be, man.
is cheese adjacent. So it's like I can't believe it's not cheese. Cheese.
It's not cheese.
That's
It's something else. It's like
We
that
eating
is dirty milk.
Yeah,
Like, oh.
we are eating the margarine of
Plus, they
cheese.
throw a bitchy plastic into the soil, like to
Bruh,
make
the
it go a
red
bitchy
plastic,
further. Like.
that
Yeah,
is just
not all
So-
cheese is cheese. Like your Melrose cheese.
So
I
if
mean,
you
that
got
is-
like a farm stall, that is like decent cheese that you can get.
I'm
Yes.
But
not
if you
paying-
buy that big bulk slab like that of cheese,
No, bruh.
that is not good, man.
cheese mustn't be 190 rand a kilo. That don't make
But
sense.
that's the real cheese.
Nah, I
that's
don't
that's
want
the
that.
real cheese.
Or the pitchies.
Like the Melrose
The
cheese.
Limburger.
There we go.
No.
And
Remember
the
Limburger.
And the Gorgonzola, the
Yeah.
blue
That's
cheese.
like the Haagen-Dazs of cheese. I can't afford
I love
that
that
cheese.
I want the
But you
Gatties.
have to have it with a certain dingus, man. Like a sweet thingy, like a fig or something.
Yes.
My wife actually introduced me to that.
But what's the board called that you make?
A charcuterie.
cheese.
Yo, but that board I get wrong.
Oh,
though. What's
isn't it a cheese?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Ah, this is about the coochie board. Because the yellows are different smells.
A cheese board. Ah, that's not just a cheese.
No, that's the
cheese
one.
board. Come on, guys.
That's the one. The one he said shock. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Charcuterie.
Yo.
What
Hey.
do you call it?
A
A
shaka
cheese board.
board.
That's what's a cheese board.
Shaka
Who's
Zulu
gonna make the
board.
cheese platter? That's on the board.
There's biltong on there. There's figs on there. There's grapes on there normally. Strawberries.
Yeah, it's just privilege.
It's
Everywhere.
yo, that's heavy, bro.
The whole board is just privilege.
Ask
Philadelphia
there's a
cheese or
difference
something.
between the two, yeah. There's a difference between a cheese board and a charcuterie board. A charcuterie board got figs and that stuff. A cheese board
You
got a
just
bit
got
of samosa cheese.
just cheese.
Cheese, a sticky
The cheese is the
samosa.
highlight of
Biltong.
cheese.
Biltong there. What's it? The crackers with a tuna on it.
Yeah.
The crackers with the tuna.
The Melrose triangles.
Yeah.
With the laughing
The
cow.
crackers with the laughing cow triangles. That's a cheese. He's the
That's a proper cheese board.
Cheddars.
There's a difference, man. No difference. Charcuterie.
Knickknacks.
Listen, you can say what you want, but we've been to weddings at 21st where they got that board, that cheese board. That,
Cheese board, yeah.
the cheese board.
Not charcuterie.
Not the charcuterie, but
The
I mean,
different
it
one.
was a,
Getting
that's
married
how
in
you
the
judge
community
wedding.
hall. Getting married in the wine farm. Big difference.
Guys, I didn't have a cheese board at my 21st. Nah, you make me feel bad now.
You should feel bad. Putting it out.
That's-
Mina
yeah.
for me to consume.
You know, it's giving me civic center 21st.
Give me some the vibes. 120 rand for the whole night. I booked that all.
Springer al one here, so man. Lekker.
You know what? You guys are just... It was in the center. It wasn't the civic center. It was in the center. But hey, come on now.
As long as you had a good time.
Yeah, the people enjoyed the board.
I've had,
Or the whole three crates of bashes in the corner.
like, I can honestly say I've had some of the time of my life, like the times of my life in the most horrible places.
Oh, whole jewels maybe.
Yeah. No.
What is a whole Joel workout?
Oh, whole Joel. Don't say it so fast, man.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Listen
you
here.
have to explain. You have
Whole
to-
Joel.
Calm down, Paul Small. It's called a whole Joel.
But you have to explain. Whole Joel.
A Joel in a hole.
Joel in the hole.
But I thought a whole Joel is different to a whole Joel.
No, thanks for clearing that up because I was like very confused.
Yo, I'm so glad you guys don't come to my parties. They just come in there. We here for the whole show.
But you can enter both the back door.
Yo, I'm like,
Guys,
Okay, guys, let's keep it PG.
It's
just one last thing on the topic of the food vibe.
cheese.
Pickle,
the charcuterie board.
pickle or pickled fish? Is it
Oh,
pickle
yeah,
or
yeah,
pickled
yeah.
fish?
Pickled with a D.
It's pickled, yeah.
With the D.
Pickled.
Yeah, it's
Got it.
always with a D.
Always
Always
with
with
the
a
D.
D.
It's always with a D.
Ah,
There's a difference between
I don't eat it.
pickled
You
and
don't eat it.
pickled.
I also don't eat it. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't want to know how to spell it. I don't know how to eat it.
I hate
don't
pickled
wanna-
fish. You eat pickled fish?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Pickled fish?
I like it. Yeah. I enjoy
He's a
it.
Easter.
You probably one of the brass that don't like raisins in your hot cross buns
That's
as well. no?
disgusting.
Ah, you.
I want raisins in your food.
You know, the
You-
chocolate hot
you
cross
just want
bun is not
rolls.
bad.
You put raisins in coleslaw. I'm moody.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's a line we don't cross. That's a line
Okay,
we
moving
don't
on to the next set of topics. We're moving on to Bevan.
Mosaic.
Bevan,
What do you
have
want?
you got your Bevan's bits? What lekker sporting event is coming up, man?
It is always sport.
No, but what's lekker is happening, man? Don't give me something. I know UFC 287 is coming up this weekend.
No,
Adesanya
hold on.
versus Pereira.
Hold on.
Pereira.
More importantly, in April, I think it's April 22nd, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Bro.
It's a clip. It's a good boxing fight,
Yeah, he's
boxing event.
I don't do Mortal Kombat, guys.
This we are hijacking your
No, I
segment.
love
then.
it. I love it. I want it. Please
Nah,
discuss. I do enjoy the combat.
but this is something we need you to get involved in.
Okay, now explain.
Yeah.
Are you down for a fight night? For a watch along?
I
for a
like
fight?
it.
Okay, wait. Firstly, I don't want to come. Right, listen to me carefully.
That's what she said.
I don't want to come. It's your turn tonight. Things you'll never hear. I don't want to come somewhere, get ready for a whole long thing, and then knock them out in the first round. I'm going to get
Ah, they
just.
won't, man.
Ah,
All
those
boxing
ones-
matches are like that.
Nah,
Those ones
we'll have
are
a
top
good- we'll
dogs.
have a
Yeah.
good-
That's why I hate waking up early for this cat, because you just hear the hype, ding ding, boop, 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 boop. Klaar, game over.
I think
that
it'll at
shit.
least go 8 rounds. I don't know. But
Okay.
Tank, I think Tank
Yeah.
might take.
What's Tank's real name? I don't know these people.
Javante Davis. He's
Javante
a protege
Davis,
of
Mayweather.
Floyd
I
Mayweather.
hope that Ryan Garcia knocks
once
out the
upon a
brand
time.
named
Wow.
Tank. That's what I want to happen.
So
He's
this,
short.
so this Tank, bruh, he is as described.
A
The
tank.
bruh is like he's short, he's stocky, but that man has a right hook that can move a tank.
Is he quick?
He's what
I'm
what-
sure
what are
Ryan
they,
Garcia is
lightweight?
faster.
What weight division?
I
are
think
they?
they're 135 or something like that. 135, 145 around there.
Oh.
They might, I think 135, but maybe they do 138 to I
It's
don't
in
know
my zone. I
exactly.
can take it.
No, they must like
No. You
So 130,
I wish I was
that is what
135 pounds.
60s. They're 60 on.
Yeah,
60
I wish I
something.
was in that zone. I'm always
But you get, there's
Tank
another
and this.
topic that we can cover. The WWE
That
and the
merge?
UFC are merging. Like,
Yeah,
they-
Endeavor bought
billions.
him over. ne?
maybe bro. So what
does
I
it
think
work?
that must happen now. So they just the Endeavor, they like a parent company to UFC. So they bought obviously WWE as well. So obviously they're gonna be in a musla to debt and stuff like that. But I think they can recoup that debt through just the merger itself.
So who makes more money then, WWE or UFC?
WWE.
No. The parent
And now
company, the
WWE.
parent company owns. So the parent company bought UFC from this guy. So they pay this guy, but they obviously take a loan out to
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
this guy 4 billion. They pay the guy 4 billion. Now it's valued at 8 to 9 billion or something like that, something crazy. So whatever money they paid, they recuperated already. This Endeavor company that bought the UFC. So they recuperated money. Now they're obviously taking out another loan or whatever to buy the WWE, which is 12 million. So
12
now
billion.
they've accumulated
Billion.
it. And they're gonna, through merger and stuff like that,
So
and
how
TV
does
deals.
fantasy meet reality and Ming now?
Here's how they meet. Here's how they
That's
meet.
what I want to know.
Here's how they meet, sir. They start their own streaming service.
Holy shit, but
They answer to nobody. They don't answer ESP. They don't answer nobody. They their own Netflix, and you pay them 185 rand a month.
But they've
now
already
you
got,
get everything.
Yeah, but they've got that separately already. They've got a UFC network and a WWE.
Yeah, but
network.
they wanna
But the
combine it.
WWE.
But here we go.
Is massive.
But here we go. It's not their own like streaming
they-
service like
they get
Netflix.
they get a percentage of the revenue probably or something like that.
It's called Fight Pass.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So they obviously own it or whatever and stuff like that. But the value is in having everything like
Owning
imagine
everything.
Netflix.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you
Netflix.
mean, yeah.
So either they would have all the WWE movies, all the WWE events, all the pay-per-views, all that. Every single show they will have on it. So you'll be able to watch every night of the week. You'll be able to watch something.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to watch it live, or you'll be able to watch it later and stuff like that. So
That's
in
interesting.
ultimate, I think it's
So it's
brilliant.
like having E News and and SABC2 on one channel, basically.
Oh no, burn that. I don't want that. Scope night.
Every day,
Hey, you were tuned in on a Friday night, so
Remember, I'm not gonna lie.
so the,
I was
I'll
watching
pay a
Reggie's
subscription.
Diaries and
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
If you explain it that way, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they're gonna say, and they're gonna
they're
obviously.
gonna make
So
a killing.
WWE owns already a production company, movies. Now they just pull in the UFC fighters.
feel like
Hey, Conor
WWE
McGregor, do you want the
must
movie?
blow us.
no, but also
Conor, do you want who wants
You
the
want
movie?
the WWE appearance?
but just to
Here we go.
just to latch on to that, like this was the first year that for WrestleMania they actually had 2 nights. I think it was in Los Angeles or in Las Vegas. They actually had 2 nights for WrestleMania. Yo, this was like, and it was capacity sold out audiences. So normally it was just one night. Now they moved it over to like a weekend type
Yeah.
of thing. So it just shows how
much it's grown.
It's amazing
growing.
the influence that had. You know, like when we were youngsters, we watched WrestleMania. Like we were in Africa, but like what else do we know about that back then? It was like in the 90s and stuff like that. And like look how massive it was back then and still is now. It's like the influence is insane.
It's still the storylines and that stuff like that. Obviously, we're not attached to it, but other people can still relate to it and they still
Building the
enjoy it.
beautiful
Like
days of our life.
yeah,
man.
in
Gemoeder,
But still,
you know
it's-
what I mean.
Kijk,
The
it
mensen
is-
like that.
That's lekker. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's lekker
But you also-
storytelling
but you-
and like.
Yeah, but
Vince
you also,
knew what he was doing.
but you also have to be fit.
Exactly.
You also have to be
Yeah.
to
So
take
you
a, to
talk
take a
about-
chair to your back. I mean, whether it's
Fake or
scripted or not, I mean, you have to condition
I'm not
yourself.
jumping from a cage on top of another, but I must think I'm Ja.
Kijk, did Vince McMahon dye his hair black?
My brother, he
He pulled his face back. He never dyed his hair black.
look like that Donatello Versace.
No.
He was
Yeah,
so
he's gone, like-
fatal at me, bro. He looked
gone, like-
Like that's why I'm asking because he said like Vince knew what he was doing. I don't think he knew what he was doing when he died like that.
Someone had their hand business. He's a good businessman, but I don't know
Yeah.
what he's
Someone
doing
had
with his
their
face.
hand up his whole jaw.
Yeah, bro,
And they were like,
he looked like-
a puppet.
He looked like Will
Yeah,
Smith
nah.
in Hitch when he had
But
allergic
I mean,
reaction.
he's the sole owner. Him and he's.
It's cronies.
I mean,
No, he
that's-
sold it.
He sold it. When did he
They
sell it?
sold it for like a few billion.
Yeah, easy. Yo, he looked like a Mexican villain.
What?
Look at that.
Yeah, he
Is
looks
that
different.
Vince?
I wanna be, that's because you want to be young.
He looks weird, yeah. With
You
that,
must
especially
get,
with
you
his
must get old. You must get old. Klaar waar het zo is.
new and old.
How do
ones.
his older pictures? He look
Yeah, that's-
younger.
Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, yeah, he looks messed up. Moving
He's
along,
jacked, though.
guys.
He's jacked.
Moving
Oh,
along, Jack. Before you wanna
Anyone watch the Grand Prix this weekend, boss?
No.
Always.
Max Verstappen.
Always.
It was fantastic. What a fantastic
Yeah, I'm not a Max Verstappen fan.
the race was
but
amazing,
It was
wasn't
okay.
race.
What type of fan are you?
I'm a,
It was. That's
I'm a
what made
Lewis
it
Hamilton.
fantastic. You're a Hamilton fan?
I'm a Hamilton fan, yeah. But the season is over, basically.
At least he was on the
It's Red
podium.
Bull.
Boring.
It's Red Bull all the way.
What don't you enjoy about Formula One?
I enjoy watching it on Netflix.
Oh, Drive to Survive.
No, man.
They
That
actually-
No, but I do
It's-
enjoy the
it's
races
actually-
as well. But it's just like
fun.
I don't like it
It
if one
gives you
person
the
dominates all the
scripted
time.
version.
They've actually
I don't like
proven- I think it was discussed on the F1 podcast, the Sky F1 podcast. They looked at how much the viewership has increased on Formula One
Due to
Drive to
Survive.
Survive.
No, it's
It's
amazing.
done massive things for the sport, but also now at the same time you get you getting that battle of the purists against the
Yeah,
new
the
school
new
type
gen.
of thing.
Why must there always be a
so,
battle like
so
that?
what they're trying to
Everywhere.
do, what they're trying to do at the moment is they're trying to introduce more sprint races, sprint qualifiers into a Formula One season, but not giving any consideration to the drivers.
And the
so because
teams.
it would basically be like racing twice
Yeah.
on a weekend, and the physical toll that it will take.
But I
And
think
the drivers have said straight, if they introduce that, then they are walking and they'll lose it. But you get the newcomers, the new viewership coming in now,
Yes.
wanting to watch it because it's
It's
like the
a-
T20 version of Formula
Yes,
One.
that's exciting.
So
No
now
matter
they-
what sport it is, there's always
Okay.
purists and you have the general means. But the fact of the matter is that who's watching Formula One is the masses. It's not the purists. Not how many people really know what Formula One is about. They don't.
okay,
They
so-
can't explain the technology. They can't explain the G-force. They can't explain a lot of stuff. They watch it for entertainment because that's what it is. It's cars going fast, and the masses watch it, and that's how you make your money through the masses, not through a purist. The purist is just a byproduct.
Purists, yeah, the purists, then they must enjoy the new audience because that just
It
improves
grows the sport. Look,
it
it
grows
also
the sport and stuff like that.
it also does a thing where it bastardizes the sport, where you get the sprint nonsense, and then like look what happened to cricket also
Yeah,
in the sense
look.
of
Yeah,
T20.
nobody's
But now
watching
why is
a
that-
one day anymore.
Why is
Yeah.
that bad?
Because it creates short attention spans. It destroys the essence of the game.
Remember,
Okay.
cricket started out as
It's a
test
long
cricket.
And a long
But,
form.
but maybe, look, guys, let's be honest, man. In this day and age, we don't have that long attention,
Nah, we
and we
don't.
do. I appreciate all of that things you told me, and I appreciate the cars riding fast on the track. But let me tell you why I like MMA. Let me tell you the purest of UFC 287. Once upon a time, there was a guy by the name of Israel Adesanya. He came from Nigeria. His parents immigrated to New Zealand for a better life. So there he got bullied, like, because he was a black guy in like, a different neighborhood. And then he fought hard.
We're just fucked up. The
fought hard.
a black bra is getting bullied in New Zealand. With the country of the All Blacks, like, yo, bra, can't catch a break. It's too haka. Come on.
So this guy, right, he fights his whole life, and he becomes a champion. But then he meets another guy. He's a kickboxing champion, and this guy knocks him out. Bah! First time.
Dead.
Then they fight again, and this guy beats him again in kickboxing. So he decides, Israel Adesanya decides, nah, let me move to MMA where there's
But I
grappling.
can't beat me anymore.
You know what I mean? There's grappling on the ground and stuff like that. There's something different. So he pursues a career, and then he becomes a great champion in the UFC. Sorry if I'm clipping. He becomes a great champion in the UFC. And along comes this bra again. Not Israel.
Pereira.
Alex Pereira from Brazil. He's from a tribe in the Brazil. He's a warrior tribe in Brazil.
He actually does capoeira.
They hunt with a bow and arrow. His tribe comes from that, my bro.
His daddy was Eddie Gordo in Tekken 3.
Yes, my bro. So he comes again into the UFC, and he fights this champion. And guess what? Israel Adesanya moves this bra for 5 rounds, and in the 5th round, this guy knocks him out. So this guy, Alex Pereira, takes Israel's belt from him. No longer yours.
Talk that talk, Joe.
And now they get to rematch this weekend coming.
So Is that brother
So
same
the
brother
epic
beat him in
build-up.
the
Yeah.
kickboxing?
So the same brother.
He beat him 3
kickboxing.
times in his life. Every time he's a champion, this guy comes there and he takes what is his sad.
Like imagine, it don't matter where you
3
move.
times.
I follow you.
Yeah.
I follow you and I moor you.
Yeah, I come to your
I
house.
kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, I come to your house and I moor you on FIFA
Hard.
on your PlayStation.
And actually, I knock you out.
I will
So you fall.
burn that thing and come find
Yo,
you.
bruh.
So you check, nah, I'm moving house. I'm gonna
I'm
get
gonna
me
bring up
Xbox rather. I come to your house and
do
I
it
moor you again on the Xbox.
Hard.
That story
In front of the whole world.
But that
And
story
then you got the
sounds.
fat lip like.
But that story sounds similar to Rocky with Dolph Lundgren.
This is real life.
Isn't that?
This is real life. This is why.
This is obviously
Let's
Stallone
find the
steal
soul.
that.
He just gave us Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And said it was UFC.
UFC. He
Nah,
changed the
it's
whole
obvious
thing.
that-
Instead of Russia, they were in New Zealand.
And Eddie Gordo was there. And Mark the Cascos from Only the Strong doing capoeira as well. Everyone was
I
there.
thought Sylvester Stallone came up with that, but in the meantime, he just stole the UFC.
So now when do they fight?
That's weekend.
They fight this weekend. It's a beautiful story. It's like that's why I like the story behind UFC. Man. It's like there's always like a story behind it. So yeah, I enjoy the rich boys riding around a track in their daddy's cars. It's fun to watch. But
You like that brother that watch Idols for the backstories now. For the contestants, the sadder the story, the more you
Don't just
support
say
them.
rich boys, man. Don't just say that, man.
Missed that slap in the face there.
And I must nothing.
it's
man,
called
bro.
comedy, bro.
I
It's
must
called
nothing.
comedy.
Audacity.
I must nothing. They
Listen,
all
yeah,
rich. You have to be rich
most
to
of
be in
them
the
are
Formula 1
rich.
go.
But I mean, like, for
Maybe
example,
that's a so-called
if you
truth,
look
nah.
at the story for like Lewis Hamilton,
No,
Sergio
no.
Perez,
Oh no,
those
no,
guys.
You're wrong.
No,
No, you're wrong.
Nobody.
Tell us
Nobody.
we're
You're wrong, my friend.
You can't even name 4
Do
teams
you
in the
know
Formula 1.
the story of Michael Schumacher? He used to drive that little cars, what do you call that?
Karts.
They
all
all
go-karts,
started
like
like
Go-kart.
go-karts.
He used to
All
play
started
go-karts on Super Mario.
But your daddy has to give a significant amount of money for you to move forward. with
It's
it.
called sacrifice, my friend.
There's nobody ever in the history of Formula One that started from nothing.
Are you mad?
No,
Are you mad?
bruh.
They started
Dude.
from nothing.
Are you mad?
They all had financial backing.
No,
or their
no,
parents
no, no,
had
no.
some sort of stability.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
You got
okay.
give me-
Now
name-
you compare.
Name a name.
You
Name a
wait. You
I just
compare
named you a name.
Kaiser Chiefs.
Not Dungas Perez.
You compare Kaiser Chiefs to Barcelona. Yeah, Kaiser Chiefs has money, but do you think they compare to the same money that Barcelona has?
No.
That's
And
the
that is what
difference.
you're looking at in Formula One. You will have a team like Williams that is Formula One royalty that has nowhere near the amount of money for development that a team like Red Bull or Ferrari has. But yet they need to compete and win that same race that cars with all that money is. It's like the same like with baseball. Look at what the New York Yankees have compared to like the Orioles, but they must fight for the same trophy.
Everything boils down to money, bruh.
Exactly, but that's within that sport, my
You
friend.
telling me in
That's
UFC that you can't, that there's fighters out there that's not missing out because of money. I can't make a flight somewhere, so I can't go there. So therefore, I'm missing out.
I
Don't
think-
lie to yourself.
My
You know
friend,
it's true.
my friend, I'm gonna be 100% on it. I think there's two sports. There's few sports that if you have dirt, you can be football, right? You can be dirt poor. There's a few sports that you can be dirt poor. You can start from and you can elevate to the highest level of the game, which is being like you're the best of the best. But I don't think Formula One is
No,
one
of course not. Because
I
But
don't think
remember,
Formula
because
One
not
is
everybody
requirements.
is not everybody in Formula One, for example, comes from money. Yeah, I've got enough, but it's not on the same level. Like Perez in Mexico, he had to leave at a young age to go to Europe to go and compete in Europe, and that was only through sponsorships. The same with Lewis Hamilton. They never had the money that these other guys had, like the Lando Norrises and the Rosbergs and those type of guys.
But they had
So
to compete with
they
the
had
guys
to
that
compete
had
with
that
what
money.
they had, and then they got sponsorships, and then from there they could compete in that arena.
Okay, I understand. I can understand the
There's
differentiation
still,
between
in every
money.
sport they struggle. In every sport they struggle. Because even when you have money, then they tell you, yeah, you only here because you got money. Now you must deal with that cock.
What's this?
And now, you know what I mean? Now you still fail
But
on
in,
top
but
of
in
it with
football,
money.
that's the thing. In football, you can't buy your way to the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can buy her into certain
You can.
into certain academies, but talent is always gonna be the
Sometimes your hard work. You must remember, think about it this way. Not in every sport, there's people that's not talented. They're not. They just work hard. It has to be. Like is it 50 in rugby? There's 30 brassa on net pitch, but you can't tell me they're all talented.
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
It's just that's just the nature of it. There's some mental that you just look at as majestic. You just like, oh,
Yeah.
the vision, you know, the thing. Like when you watch fighting, there's some that brassa that are just don't put their hands up, don't do nothing. They just, how are you reading this? How are you doing this? Their swings don't make sense. Their kicks don't make sense. There's just like some mental that are talented, but there's a lot of people that must work hard. And money can have its place in everything because of resources. Resources gives you access to gyms, gives you access to equipment, gives you access to certain facilities, watching things on video. You know what I mean? All that kind of analysis that you're telling me that doesn't make a difference. If I can watch all my fights or watch all my games and stuff like that, I can improve with a coach that also costs money. Coaches are in for free. You know what I mean? Training partners, sparring partners, all that stuff. Mustn't they get paid?
Yep.
It's money. Everything boils down to that aspect, which is resources. So because there's nothing in sport is for free, and the whole point is to have a dream. That one day you can make money from playing your sport. You know what I mean? It's a career. You know what I mean? So it's like it's that kind of vibe. Like Conor McGregor, what is he?
He's became from
He's a
he came from
leprechaun.
That brand to me makes no sense. I don't understand why he's wealthy. He makes no sense to me.
star factor.
It makes no sense that he's wealthy though. It makes no sense to me. That's the dumbest thing for me I've
Star
ever seen.
factor.
No, but he sells tickets.
Star
Yeah,
factor.
that's the
Yeah.
thing.
That's the
Bums
thing.
on
Star
Bums
factor.
and seats.
Yeah.
Star
Here's the
factor,
thing.
yeah.
So
I just feel like
so
it's dummies that watch
and
it.
there's this other thing. So it's like I don't think there's not always people that has the most talent, but they have star factor, so they rise to the top. Nadia Jafta. Star factor. She doesn't, not the most talented woman, but will always rising to the top because she has star factor, X factor.
I
don't think she's funny. I don't think she's like skits hilarious and stuff like that.
Personal opinion.
But there's some star factor that it's not our flavor, but you have to acknowledge that there's a star factor there. Therefore, that person is rising to the top.
But I think it's a bit
still
of
hard
movement.
work, bruh.
It's still hard work.
Okay, then
bruh.
it's hard work. And,
It's
and,
still
and,
hard work, bro.
it's just with Conor McGregor as well. He has a star factor and he worked hard.
But he did
so
work
therefore
hard.
you get to that level.
It's
And
it's
you,
a
you
mixture.
either have it or you don't have it.
It's a mixture. Let's go. Let's say you're lucky. What is luck? When preparation meets opportunity, that is luck. You people say, oh, yeah, this thing. They just said that this brakke fell out and you happen to get that spot. But well, you're not prepping your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
You were. So
that
you
moment,
for
yeah.
that moment, but you didn't know when it was gonna come.
Palm sweaty.
So that's why it's
Already.
that's why I say like I don't
Mom
think
spaghetti.
no, it's not my flavor, but there's a lot of people on YouTube that's not my flavor. But you know, I can't deal with
No,
this.
this is my
YouTube
flavor.
People
cack.
got star factor.
I can't deal with this YouTube cack, bro. The lighties that unpack stuff and play with toys, and I'm like, oh my god.
Millions, bro.
That child make more
millionaire.
money than me. I will even make it my whole life, bro. There's lighties that play games online and they record each other. You know what I mean? With this, what's this poppenchies? With
Yeah.
Among Us, this kind of
Minecraft.
Oh, the dumbest
Roblox.
cack I've ever come. Roblox, oh yeah.
Imagine you could have been paid millions for playing Mario Brothers.
But if they had to record us back in the day, we would have
Like
been
Tetris.
superstars, bro. Mortal Kombat, I ruk your kop off. Whole day and I'm like, got to view. We would have been superstars, bro. We would have had
You
it.
didn't come up with the idea.
Exactly. We didn't come up with the idea.
Technically,
There was
we
no
didn't have
internet.
we didn't really have the technology.
So what
to
if
do
you
it.
had to, but now here's the idea. You take a video of your bra playing games, of your other bra clock video, then you sell that video cassette to your brasa.
No, it's
We
not
didn't
my life.
have that entrepreneurship, so
I didn't
Yeah,
have
but
lost
nobody
out.
wanted
I didn't
to
have a
see
video
that, man.
camera.
moving on to the
I didn't
next
even have a
topic.
video machine.
Imagine I must put your kak in my VHS. As reserved for blowers in Disney movies.
We move on to the next topic. Liam, you up next.
Very specific. Disney movies and not even music videos. Just
Aladdin
this is
and
the
David
two.
does Dallas.
Jackson.
Yeah,
no,
no, it was
Michael
a-
Jackson video.
Yeah, it's just,
Come
it's
Come
just
on,
Disney.
be
It's
honest.
Disney and
Be
Dallas.
honest, it was a Paula Abdul video because she
with
was
that
it.
cat. Woo!
She was in.
2 steps forward, and
Paula
3
Abdul
steps
was
back.
Anyway, so guys, I got this scenario for you.
Yeah.
So I am giving you the ability to take away a type of crime,
Oh wow.
right?
Okay.
But there's There's a catch. There's two catches to it. Right? There's two catches to it. Right? There's two catches to it.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay?
Consequence.
The first catch is... Okay, how do I phrase this? So
Terribly. He's gonna phrase it terribly.
I'm trying to think of
like
a good way to phrase it.
like
The thing is, okay, for this crime to be removed, the first thing is you need to commit the crime.
You must be mad.
You must commit
the crime. Okay.
Wow. Right?
Got it.
The second catch
I got
is the removal or the erasure of the crime is based on the severity of the crime that you commit.
Wait. Explain that again.
Right? So
Give us an example.
Yeah. Give me an
if
example.
you shoot a bra,
Yeah.
that just means every crime where a bra gets shot.
Won't happen.
Yeah. But if you brutally murder a guy by shooting him, then that covers the bra getting shot as well as getting brutally murdered by him.
Oh my word.
It
So you
needs
mean
to
like
match-
stabbing,
yeah.
chopping off head and oh my this is horrible.
Right.
So stealing.
So you commit that crime, and then that crime can never ever be committed in the
Again.
world ever again.
Again. Okay.
Ever. It cannot be committed ever again. What is the crime you're gonna commit?
It's adultery.
And how will you do it?
So if I commit the crime, it can never happen again.
Yeah.
That's
But
it.
now what's gonna happen to me?
Okay, so the survivor of the crime will have no recollection of it, but you will be stuck with the survivor's trauma as well as your own
But if I
trauma.
murder someone, there's no survivor.
Yeah, but
You will have
But I'm
the
free.
trauma.
you will be. It's a traumatic experience for the victim. You will have that trauma.
Oh wow.
You will carry that trauma.
This is wild. But there's only 5 of us here, so it's 5 crimes. What's considered a crime? Like I said, is adultery a crime? Because I can do that.
Somebody that got...
where you are. Which
Depends
country.
where you are. Yeah.
So
Like, for example, if there's...
just say here, we're gonna be here. So murder, stealing. What else is it? What's the main stuff? Okay, yeah.
Only one, yeah. I
Dingy
think we're all
topics.
probably going to say the same thing.
I'm not.
Okay, I think I got mine.
What you
Okay.
got yours?
So like any type of embezzlement, nah, where people, like old people, like where people that can't afford this embezzlement, like
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
like any type of embezzlement where
Forward gedagtes.
fraud or stuff like that, where the victims are come off worse. So say for instance, if I commit fraud against a rich person and they like they hardly feel it, not that. Only like this is an old family, like embezzlement of like people's retirement or like a school.
It's
so
very
like,
specific. You know?
you know what I mean? So anyway, where people get like seriously the embezzlement, like corruption or something like it gets like the embezzlement of money, like corruption. Now they're embezzling it from the power station. So there's a whole lot of power people in South Africa that come off worse in the worst neighborhoods.
But now
Am I
you-
right?
now-
That's
now-
embezzlement.
Yeah. So now you commit that crime. You commit that crime to that victim.
Yeah.
To that
gonna
that
do
helpless
it?
victim. That it needs to be. You
Yeah.
need to do it to that type of
someone,
victim.
yeah.
You can't do it to
And
a
they
rich
got no
person that can afford
recollection.
it
He's
because it
gonna
will.
do a
Yeah.
Nigerian fraud.
It has to be
then
someone
they got
that
no
can't
recollection.
afford it. So
Yeah.
now you do it.
Yeah.
And it can't happen to anyone else.
I'm gonna do it to a
But
country
you-
like South Africa,
No,
mos.
but but now you have to see the devastation that you've caused because that person that you do it to
Okay.
was your neighbor and now they're living in a box outside of your house.
Okay, not this. I'm not gonna.
no,
I'm not gonna do it to South Africa. I'm gonna do it to what countries a klom.
Kazakhstan.
Australia. Australia. I don't like them, bro. I'm gonna embezzle the hell out of Australia.
You sound like a super
Listen, here's I'm gonna embezzle like, and am I still gonna live in Australia?
No.
Now you're going to see
Am I living in South
Australia.
Africa?
So you're gonna
I can
have-
just see Australia on the news.
Yeah.
Like going in their shops.
You're gonna have to do
Yeah.
that. Hello, dear spam. Hello, dear.
Check here.
I
Here's the
have
thing.
got this Bitcoin.
I'm gonna listen to my idea. I'm gonna embezzle a mood out of Australia, all the poor people and the lower sector of Australia is mostly South Africans. Am I right? So they're all gonna try to come back to Africa and with all that embezzlement money, I'm gonna say
He's doing us a favor.
I'm gonna say nah. You can't come back.
No, he's not doing it.
That's all I'm going to use my money for. To say, nah, you just can't come back. Stay there. Stay there in the embezzlement, guys. And stay swag. You must want to the line in the first place. You lose.
So you
are enjoying this too much.
So therefore, no,
He's enjoying
I'm
this
only
too
doing
much.
things to people that verlaten us in the first place. And with this family of mine, these guys.
So
There is
you
some
actually-
family of mine that left us. Don't take that photos of yourselves in Bali and stuff like that and send to us. I'm gag jealous of that
Bruce
stuff.
maar figured out the collateral damage and everything.
You went deep.
I
So by
sorted it out.
not
There's a in
so
Basel. I mean,
by
Basel
not
out of
embezzling-
Australia.
So by not
And
embezzling
zeker, I mean,
South
Basel,
Africa.
Australia and some New Zealand as well. So that country can also go for dollar. So
don't
see
know how
that
it's
two
gonna
countries.
work.
Okay, I'm only joking. This is jokes. People, this is jokes. I would
But
never
he said
include
jokes,
Basel the country.
But
You
he
have to
said-
explain the joke, then it's not funny anymore, Ryan. Don't do that, man.
Now because we're on a podcast. Now a few years time I want to like apply for a visa to go to Australia.
They don't want you.
Mr. Joseph! Mr. Joseph! We've been waiting for you,
They
mate.
want you.
Yeah, mate. You, Mr. Joseph, mate. Yeah, your name is White. Yeah, mate.
He's their brother gave all the koalas chlamydia.
Embezzlements, yeah? That's what you want to do.
So what's your decision?
No, I'm just saying by not wanting to rob South Africans, he is actually robbing South Africans.
Why?
Because it's Australia and New Zealand. It's like the same.
same thing.
It's the same
They're
people.
not the same like us. Don't even
What for
think.
me, I want to scam a scammer. Like this.
This
you
brak
are
with a
a prin-
pickpocket of crimes.
Nah, you a prince of whatever, and you've got this pension and whatever, and then you must
guys
send your
don't get to
email and
choose
that
your
stuff.
victims like that.
I wanna,
We'll
I
choose
wanna,
them
s-
for you.
I wanna scam somebody like that,
Okay,
and
so-
then I wanna witness them losing all their money.
I'm here for the greater good. I'm gonna murder someone and get it over with. That way, I kill one, I'm saving a whole lot of people. Okay. So don't come
Do you know that we're overpopulated as we stand?
as we don't need to be murdered. We can die normally. So
Let's just die from poverty like everyone
Yeah,
else.
like everybody
right?
else.
Why?
So
Why
I
do
will murder
people need to be
someone.
murdered? Let us just die.
I'll murder
Thanos
someone.
was
But
right,
then you're
man.
gonna have to
That's
see
why.
their family.
My friend,
for
you
the
know
rest
how
of
many
your
times
life.
I want to kill people? I said, okay, I can live with that memories.
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm doing this for you guys.
For the greater good.
Yeah, I'm a greater good guy.
For the greater
I don't have
good.
time for embezzlement and scams. What?
I was actually wondering if any of you would actually do it. Would you commit a sex crime?
Oh, bruh, I'm thinking of that the whole
Would
time.
you
I was
commit
like,
a,
nah,
would you
I can't.
commit a sex
That
crime
will
so that
fuck
the
you
sex
up
crime
forever,
could
man.
never ever happen
Look,
again?
I'll do it for the old people.
Could- no,
I'll rape an old lady.
But that's okay, die.
80 odd. I'll do it for you.
Oh my god! We are so getting cancelled.
I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Oh my god!
Are you?
I'm waiting for him to say you fucking swingers.
I thought murder was bad. And I kept thinking
You
about
have to know.
that scenario.
Nah, you have to take one for the team.
Oh, bruh.
That's the
So,
king.
but
That-
he's doing a good job,
doing
man.
something.
Because that means everybody younger than 80 never gets raped.
Yeah, but
I'm
guys,
doing it
actually-
for my land, my country.
Yeah, nah,
can we just
he's
just
doing
get
a
back
good-
to morality?
I'm not gonna do that, Kak, but
But get back to morality. Here. Doing it to one person is the same like doing it to a million, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's why I still see that kills him, but I don't think I could.
But now what happens?
But
then
you'd be
with
stopping
that
so
lady
many
afterwards. What are you gonna do with the lady afterwards?
maybe you're
then,
gonna
bro?
wipe yourself out of that. I don't think you can live what that means. That's the thing. man.
I literally would. If I were to do it, like
won't
literally
live.
for the greater good, I would commit that atrocious crime. I would rape. I would like. I don't want to say it because then it's out there, but I would do that so that it
doesn't
never happens again.
happens again ever, and I will kill myself immediately afterwards.
it's a Thanos vibe, man. Bro. It's a heavy Thanos vibe, bro.
Bro, that is.
It's
Yo,
deep.
that's against the warrior code, man, bro.
It's
I don't think that is a right. Like, it's,
But if I commit harakiri,
no, it's against. It's,
Ah.
why I say it's
Yeah,
against the
you
warrior
guys
code now? Because if you do that, like,
the
it's like.
Bushido code that you keep on, the Bushido code says if you can take your life with honor, then you die with honor.
No, but I'm saying raping somebody as against the code. Listen here, murder. When he said murder, say for instance, like I feel like if I look at murder, this bra's trying to kill me, like we in a fight, and somehow
no, sir, I'm gonna knock you over. I got knocked close.
You know what I mean? Somehow we're in a fight and murder happens, but the rape is a conscious decision to do this thing, and I don't think there's ever, if you a man that has any code inside you, I don't think you'll be able to do it.
I don't think you'd be able to do it.
I don't think you'll even be able to get hard.
able to do it.
Yeah.
I just have to say that
I don't think you'll be able to.
before I get
I don't think you'll get hard. It won't arouse you.
I just realized.
I don't arouse you.
I just said it.
I won't arouse
I
you.
forgot which
You won't even get hard, man. As a sane man, you'll be like fucking. Are you sick? You'll need to take like Viagra's or something like it to make it hard, but you won't be able to.
The bottom line is if you can't do it to one to save many. That's just how it works.
It's the Bill Cosby predicament.
It's like saying
like Chappelle said in his special, he rapes, but he saves people.
It's that one.
But he saves people.
Yeah.
What's the superhero with the powers? Like he only rapes to save. But he rapes. But he saves a lot of people. But he still rapes.
Yeah.
That saves me from being cancelled. Thanks, brother.
The Chappelle reference.
There's no code.
That man, Nantel is gonna think he's a superhero now.
That's one of the worst things I think you can do as a man.
I don't know.
As a man to do that, because if you in any way stronger in any shape and form like that, doing that is like, I don't know.
But doesn't it make you? Does it not show strength?
Definitely.
To know that you are doing that and knowing
that you're saving,
knowing the reason why you are doing it, knowing that like it's something that you absolutely deplore. You can't stand the thought of going through with it, but going through with it.
You are saving.
Prevents the entire.
I see where you.
I
see where you're coming from. Yeah.
No, that one moment, that is like breaking. That one, even just doing it once.
The story is everything.
Exactly. It's like he's saying. It's like doing it a million times.
It's like it's exactly that. It's the same thing. Like it is like all this.
So you can't say doing it like this is gonna heal. It doesn't heal.
No, it doesn't.
Because you're doing it once. If you do it once and you do it a million times, it's the same thing. It's the same.
So even though you say
because you're consciously doing it, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you had to say like it's like I don't know. If it's an unconscious like in the type of thing like
no, but that's not the dilemma.
Yeah, that's not the dilemma. You must consciously do this.
Yeah. And also remember the victim has no recollection
but that's just
of
to
it.
give you
carry the victim's trauma. But that's obviously that's just
it's a cleansing factor for you where you can just say okay, at least they don't know. Like that kind of a thing. But still
okay, then I wasn't so bad then.
Oh my god. Doing it to one person is as bad as doing it to a million.
Yeah,
but I can see
because that moment and that your code is broken.
Yes,
and that's it.
That's weird because like that's every premise of all movies when it comes. The hero concept. Like that's what they fight for. Like where the villain is always saying, yeah, but look, this is all the evil. If we just shoot Hitler in the cup here,
just kill me now.
End this. But then they say, yeah, but you're taking a life, even though what that person will do is atrocious. Yeah. The fact is you are taking
one life.
Yeah. So what gives you that right and that power to decide that? Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. But that's what humanity is. It's like, it's that God. Like that's what humanity is. It's like saying, what gives me the right to do that to someone else? And what you were talking about being stronger than someone, because that is what life is, isn't it? Like
voor mijn vorige tijd gezegd voor ik.
Nah, man, it was like, like I said, this bro will catch you. I murdered someone already, so he put me already. But it's a case of like what you said about strength, man. Knowing that you're stronger than someone physically, and you can just enforce yourself upon them, but you choose not to.
But
that's what it's about.
That's about.
That's what strength is. It's knowing I can do something and not doing it.
Yeah,
to you.
Even though you're gonna be able to, you can save a million people.
Because like getting robbed, getting hijacked. Someone is enforcing their power. They're exerting it onto you and just taking something that they want that they shouldn't. You know what I mean? And it's a choice. So it's
But still, you're still saving 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
But you're still
lives.
hurting
But that
someone.
one
But you're
moment
hurting one. It's
still ruins
Yeah.
that 2 million, 3 million
It
moment.
destroys it.
no, but you're saving them.
No.
You're saving them from experiencing that.
You
that
didn't
it's
save
so-
You didn't
someone
save
else.
anything.
You didn't save someone
You
else.
save the one person. That's sure. That's like collateral damage, man.
Guys, all
It's a
I will
Thanos
say
says
is, all I will say is
What did you take out? Like
yeah, what I will do personally,
Drink my cannabis, yeah.
what I will do is I will steal a car, and that way Bevan will still be driving a Toyota Tazz now.
Cheers to that.
That wild track Ranger fund would have
Yeah,
never
but that
existed.
GoFundMe didn't go strong.
Defund me.
I can't believe it. I lost money on that. I must be the first brother to lose money on GoFundMe.
We're gonna revive that GoFundMe. Man.
We're
Let's
gonna revive it.
it.
We're gonna revive it. Yeah.
We're gonna revive it. The
Yeah,
show
but
is gonna
for better
revive it.
cause.
One day, because
better
of this
cause.
show, you're gonna be driving now.
That wild
No,
track.
I'll be
yeah.
doing
Okay,
it on
you're gonna
hard
just see it.
work.
You're just
No,
gonna
but
see
we'll
like
help you.
a 5 rand in there every week or so like that.
I did a 500,000 rand.
Nah,
All
no,
adds up,
if you start adding a 5 rand now, then in a couple of years.
Okay, thank you, Desmond Dube.
This is that money that don't have an order.
This bra selling policies here.
No, but it's just a go fund myself.
Go fund myself.
over
So
20,
for the
30
audience that
years.
does not, maybe not the way, Bevan has got a GoFundMe for a wild track.
Like,
He had
yeah,
it for
please
a
help
while.
this guy.
He,
Man.
he owes quite a bit of money on it.
I actually had to take it down.
You have to take it down.
He owed more money on his
Yeah,
GoFundMe than
I
his
think
Ingus
we must
account.
fire it up again. I
think we
really
need to start
do.
it up. Because if 10 people start giving 5 rand, then 20 people start giving 5 rand, then 50, 60.
Difficult is to raise
That's
money.
the Begete robot like calculation that you got going on there.
Yeah, I've raised money for a lot of stuff and it's
That's
not
what
easy, man.
This one is busy with pyramid scheme calculations.
It's busy with
Australian
Australian
embezzlement.
What you say there, Mr. Ponzi?
Ponzi.
Tell us more about this.
So what you're saying is if I come in early, I can make a lot of money.
So we covered.
Wait, I just want to ask something. Like we were chatting also about like medication and stuff. Like you guys are all vaccinated. Eh? Have you got your SMSs for your booster vaccination?
Don't do that, man.
I put
I
that
got-
in my spam box. I'm over it.
I think
I
we're
got-
over that.
I'm over it now.
Yeah, I got the SMS and I
I'm pretty
just,
sure
yeah.
that thing actually made
That's
Who's
where I
still
left
getting
it.
boosters nowadays?
Nobody.
I'm just asking.
question.
I
Like,
got it, but I've got the SMS, but I think once was enough, man.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, they
I
fooled
think-
us.
I
you
think
say
so.
you're
No,
not,
we sucked that pill already now.
you're not
We're done
worried
now.
about the upgrades.
They take
Yeah, it's
bro,
okay.
we-
Once
They
is
got us
enough.
first time. Okay, it's
Johnson
cool.
and Johnson
Safe, yeah.
and what's
They
the other
boofed
one?
us.
Why do you say they got you like?
They boofed us.
Nah, they did
Nah, they boof us. man.
No, it's
They
like,
did
it's
boof us
like
a
the
bit,
same
you
with measles. You get a measles injection.
Nah,
you
Yeah,
don't
they
need to
boofed
get
us
another
bitchy.
one.
A bitchy.
You don't need to
Not
get
a
another
lot,
one.
just a bitchy.
Yeah, that's why I just went for one.
Just
because
admit
I
they
was
boofed
like,
us a bitchy.
"Ah,
Here we go.
Who is they?
Pfizer,
Pfizer, South
Bill
African
Gates.
government, the
one?
pride of
I was
stealing
waiting.
the
I was
AGs.
sure he was the one that was gonna say Bill Gates.
Bill Gates boofed me.
Een paar mensen, man. It was a paar mensen. But it's alright, man. It's over now.
You know
We're
that
moving on.
you know that people.
But they're not gonna boof us again.
Do you know
They're
that
not gonna boof me again.
people actually trust what's in Herbalife more than what is in the vaccine?
100%.
exactly.
Like, why is that so?
100%.
I can't. For
Bruh,
me,
they
I
got
can't
us.
fathom that.
Firstly, it says herb, and then it says life. Huh? Come on.
So if the vaccine had life in it,
Hey, baby, bro, if the vaccine had to say life, something alive, then I would have been like, this is ridiculous. And I want a rip to sell it to me. I don't want this random cock going to a center somewhere. I want a rip to stick it home, my man. Listen, if you get in early. This
is what you stand
this
to
is what
make.
you stand to win.
My thing was like they first ways us. Nah, hey, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. The COVID is only in the last 2 weeks. We like, nah, salute. We slugged that ball, man, bro.
Just looked at and just remember.
And then it lost kak long. Then they wise us, nah, don't worry, the vaccine is gonna come in 9 months.
That bra is in
2 months
trauma
later, the
there.
vaccine is
Guys, crying, bro.
Needle just go down. You
had us,
can
man.
see the fear on this man's
That
face.
man is like, what is happening?
How
here?
did they not advise us first? Nah, it's gonna take long to make a vaccine. It's gonna take 9 months. Then the next day, 2 days later, guys, we got the vaccine.
How
did they take so quick? Like,
don't abuse hyperbole.
nah, man, they went a bit quick. They got a bit. It
That
came out
took
of
9
nowhere.
months.
You
It didn't
exaggerate.
take 9 months.
It didn't take 9
It
months.
didn't take 9 months to get the vaccine.
Bruh,
From start to
December 2019. Alright?
was the first time the vaccine
Yeah.
was
And
around.
then when was the first time we could go? It took about 9 months.
It took about 9 months to a
Also,
year.
COVID.
Maybe they just quick to make a vaccine.
No. COVID. The COVID outbreak that was there is not the first coronavirus. They've been working on. They've been working on
COVID
vaccines.
17, COVID 16.
Basically, yeah.
Do you really believe after all this that they are feeding us 100% the truth?
Of course not. I don't believe it at all.
You just said yes.
I just want you to know that Johnson & Johnson needed 2 jabs. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I said
I
yes.
just want you to know
because
that.
for
we
me,
had mensen that you
That
would look,
vaccine
that
is
I
a
looked
poof,
down
man.
upon that took the Johnson & Johnson shot. I was like, that is a cheap cock shot.
Check your
No,
house.
that's not gonna be shot.
super
You
honest.
should have got
said-
Pfizer.
I
I'm gonna be
said
super
yes.
honest.
I say
No.
yes because for me, ignorance is bliss, and not knowing lets me sleep better at night.
Nah, okay. I slugged that pill in the beginning. I was there, me bro. I was champion. Hey, I'm your guy, me bro. I'm your guy.
And then
But
I
slowly,
started listening to Joe Rogan.
no, slowly but slowly, shit started going wrong, me bro. Slowly but slowly, and in this country alone, me bro, the inches, huh?
Yeah,
the
why they
inches,
take away the
the
inches?
alcohol.
JK, apparently they didn't take the alcohol away. You could have gotten.
My bro, I'm not even talking about America. Let's just talk about South Africa.
South Africa. Apparently, you could have gone to a farm and buy the from there.
Yeah, but that's still illegally.
No, I'm talking about legally.
No.
Apparently,
He's got a point here, like a wine farm.
He's right.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
right. He's right.
Like Dave, he had alcohol delivered to his.
Yeah, but it wasn't Jameson. I don't drink a Merlot.
I'm just saying.
A Shiraz not gonna hit the spot.
Excuse me,
point
sir,
being-
I've seen you drinking Malpit. Don't just calm
point
yourself.
being, guys,
Take several seats.
Swan is
The
giving,
point being,
giving
the point
himself
being,
out there.
so okay, I don't deny that there was a coronavirus. There was a coronavirus, but there was too many bad actors, me bro. Too many bad actors.
Such
Too
as?
many. The government, they took advantage of the situation and they obviously manipulated things and they got a lot of funds out of it.
everything.
Yeah, so
No, that-
but
yeah,
this-
that I agree with you.
Why didn't they didn't have to most do that, man? So okay, we slipped that pill in the beginning, and we dingus, but as things started to unravel, we all realized, nah, man, they boofed us here.
Yeah, they
So
boofed us big
they boofed
time.
us, man.
The
bro.
vaccine itself, or are you saying the vaccine
Not the
itself?
vaccine itself.
because you-
behind
I feel-
what followed.
I feel like even in the certain factors of the vaccine, there's not 100% truth in it. So yes, the vaccine is a good thing, but there was 2 different companies. There was, like you were saying, there was a Johnson & Johnson, then there was this, then the one was making me feel sick. That is my own personal experience. Other people, my first jab, I was perfectly fine. The second jab, I felt like worse than COVID. That's my own personal experience based on this. I've heard other people's stories, also stuff like that. So when I say something like, yo, that COVID came out, vaccine came out quick, maybe it wasn't 100% tested. Maybe it was not 100% foolproof for everybody. But they didn't
allow testing on animals.
But they didn't tell us that. They didn't tell us that up front. They said this thing is fine. They were pushing it, man, bro. They didn't make us
Because they wanted to
aware.
open the economy. That's
Exactly. They didn't make us aware of everything. And they could have, in certain circumstances, they were pushing it like, oh, if you don't want to come back to work, you must get the vaccine.
Yeah, that was harsh.
That
was harsh.
could have, if so say for instance, you were forced to go back to work, right?
And you had to get the shot.
Right? And you had to get the shot. And that vaccine, just you were one out of a million people that vaccine killed or made it affect badly. Is that not worth reviewing everything?
This is again back to the dilemma of
Oh,
save
yeah.
the many.
Exactly, same the many.
for the-
But what I'm saying is there was bad actors, and we need to acknowledge these bad actors. So that next time something goes down like this, that we don't just stick the pill first
But
time.
what could be next time?
But I just
I
want to
don't know,
know.
bro.
I just want to know.
Aliens.
I just want to
The
know.
next time is
I'm with you
the
on
next
the
is
alien.
next time is there's a elections coming up.
Yo.
We need to choose in the next elections, and now listen here, we need to have a government in there that if shit like this goes down again, there's gonna be not so many bad actors.
Not be
And
financially.
we can
they
point
must
to
be
people,
financially frugal.
and we can point to the Zuma people in the is she still there? The lady that was selling
yes,
she's
bruh, she's just moved into.
she's just
another
moving to something
department.
else. So we can point to people in the current cabinet that are bad actors still there through a political party. So in next elections we have the
Are we
opposite.
going to elect people from soapies now to get better actors?
I don't
What are we doing here?
But this is my
I don't know.
just one question though. You mentioned it's the Johnson and Johnson, and then it was the Pfizer
Yeah.
vaccine.
Yeah.
But you didn't mention about the Chinese vaccine
Uh-huh.
and the Russian vaccine.
And the Ivy make them.
that also came out.
The Brazil
Would
vaccine.
is there a difference for you? Or did you just feel more comfortable going with the European one and not the Chinese or the Russian one?
What's
That's
the
thing.
Chinese vaccine?
I don't think that we were and it's probably in the company's best interest, everybody's best interest. We weren't made aware, and it's in everybody's best interest. We weren't made aware of everything. Man. They weren't telling. They weren't upfront. They were. They weren't. Nobody was telling the truth.
But you don't
They're
have
not-
you don't have clearance to know everything.
That's
Exactly.
true. That's a-
Yeah.
that's
G14 classified.
That's what I was saying.
G14 classified.
It's probably not.
I like
in
that.
It's probably not in my interest. You know what I mean? As they so that they can keep
what's
making
the
money.
Chinese vaccine?
G14 classified,
I
baby.
think
Nah.
it was Moderna or
I think
something.
it's
And then it was
Moderna.
Sputnik.
I think
Moderna and
I think it's
Sputnik.
Pelamoon.
Rhino horn.
Rhino. You take this, you rub this here, you feel nice.
And it pushes up your libido.
Well,
Same.
Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee to get patch.
I don't have COVID, but I got a boost out.
Sputnik. A vaccine from Russian name
It's
Sputnik.
harder.
You guys ran away
That's
from
what
it.
she said.
You take
Yeah,
that vaccine and you start speaking Russian.
People's like,
I've
I'm not
got
going to
the
take a
Sputnik.
vaccine from the country where this thing is coming from. So,
I think that's the greatest source. They know what's going on.
But they've got like waves hitting them and waves hitting them in China.
Nah,
Wave after wave.
they got a lot
Because
of
they locked down.
propaganda going on.
yeah.
Because they had most lockdown that time. Now they like the when we had Delta wave and this wave and that wave, they didn't experience that waves. So now that waves is hitting them only. So there's
But
like people.
I'm over it. I don't want to count anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm out and about. Living wildly.
I saw Bra at work today wearing a mask, and I was like, wait, what's going on here?
I also see
We're
some
going back to that
mask.
again.
That's weird.
But for me, it's like, if you're sick or something, I mean, some
actually
people
good to-
is just more
But
conscious
conscious
now
now,
to
yeah.
say.
But the stigma
'cause remember,
attached to
like,
the mask is kak, man. Like if
Yeah.
I'm wearing a mask, people want to avoid you kind of a thing. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but
why
still,
are
I
you even
mean,
out if you're wearing a
It
mask?
might be a good thing, really.
it might be a good.
It is. I
But
think
if you
it
just think
is.
about it in just hygiene, I mean, we were coughing over each other. Like, just put on a
Do
mask
any of you
and
still
Blowing
then
out
have
candles. Blowing out candles.
blowing out candles on the cake.
Yo, it's mozak, maybe.
Yo.
I really thought about it. I was like, this is actually quite mozak.
I was
Now
at the
must
birthday
still go
party
cut
the other
that
day,
thing.
and I saw somebody blowing the cakes, and for
You're
a
like,
moment I just felt triggered.
I was like, whoa, it's okay. I'll just eat the knickknacks, thanks. Did anyone blow on
I was
this?
like, that's
Where's my
strange.
party pack?
Michael tried to warn us, no? Remember, he was always wearing a mask.
He
Michael
was,
tried to warn us. And we didn't
That's
listen.
true, bruh.
He was, yeah, he was.
But now, listen, do any of you still have masks?
Yeah.
I
Wait.
still have
In the
one.
car.
You got in the car?
I got the box of masks in the car.
But do you ever use it?
I haven't used it in a while.
I think if I should be sick, I think I'll use it if I go to work.
Stay fucking at home. How about that? Don't come out.
Yeah,
Okay?
that too.
Just do that. Don't walk around in
Yeah.
chickens or wherever you go or whatever cheese you're gonna buy. Just don't.
Cheese for my cheese board.
Cheese on my cheese board.
Guys. But she's would go, man.
But the mask thing is interesting. It's very interesting. I like it.
Will you still wear a mask?
I hate it.
Me.
If you're sick or
no.
something?
Nah, that's sick.
I
I don't
really-
know. Yeah,
So
I'm sick.
you'll just cough it all
If I'm
over
sick,
me.
if I'm sick, stay at home. But even when it was COVID, I wasn't fond of wearing a mask. But I mean, you must wear it for other people's
Nah,
sake.
of course. I mean, that's just like you knew. Look, you must protect other men. So that's
It's
the
not about
but now I
myself,
cough in my hand
really.
and then I shake your hand. I'm good with that. I'm not coughing in here. That's bullshit. Isn't it dirty? My whole sweet here. That was then. I'm a different person now.
I'm back to not giving a fuck about anyone.
You take that job. You take that job. I'm with you. Tell the family I said, hey.
I'm taking you down with me.
Bevan Boyson sends his record.
I almost wanted to get like sick, like not wanted to, but like almost like try to test your immune system or like
No, bro.
yeah, not tested, but I wasn't like I wasn't Mr. like mask on the whole time. Sometimes my mask was like and like hey yeah. I wasn't like Mr. 5 minutes every clean your hands. I was like okay.
One thing that
clean my
still
hands
does
and
stick
everything.
around for me is the sanitizer, though. That's for me. I still use that a lot. Like
I sanitize my hands, but that's only if it's dirty.
Yeah, but now I never used to use
I
it.
don't just
before, 'cause I
sanitize
thought
my
it was
hands
like
for the
a
sake-
rich person thing.
But do you just sanitize your hands for the sake of sanitizing your hands?
No, like when I use something, like if I maybe outside,
Exactly, because
then
it's dirty.
Yeah, no,
Like
not
that
dirty, but
time
like,
during COVID, people just sanitizing their hands for the sake of sanitizing.
Aye,
you
but
know what I
like-
mean? Like you walk in a mall,
But what he's saying,
walk in a mall.
what he's
I
saying
would
is that
never-
he does it more now
Than I
than
did
what he
before.
previously.
yeah, because I
okay,
never
okay.
used to have. Like I said, I thought sanitizer was for rich people, but I realized it's not.
It's for all of us.
Clicks or so, man.
So does Johnson and Johnson.
So we covered a few topics. We covered Poloni Diaries with CJ. We covered
bro.
Bevan's Beds. We talked about some UFC. We also covered
Crime stop.
crime stuff.
What Liam Bento,
Crime stuff.
the thought police.
The title of Liam's segment is "Would you rather?" Crime stuff. The people just
Please call 0800 1125.
And I'm gonna cover my topic. My topic is mid-stroke with Joe Zone. So the mid-stroke for this week is like, have you ever been mid-stroke and needed to take a cack?
I was not prepared for this, bruh. I was not prepared for this. You need to at least do some foreplay. Like warm me up with you before
Come
you-
on, man.
It just went in there.
Come on.
Okay,
I thought mustard was a euphemism.
it's never happened to me, but it's a scenario I'd like to play out.
I think I would knipe
Like, where am I when this is happening?
on the bed, obviously.
In the bed, yeah.
No. But I mean, am I at my house?
You at
Am
your
I
home?
At the hotel?
No, you okay? You
where
at your
are you?
home?
Am I fucking a quickie somewhere?
Okay, here's the scenario. You at your home. The kids are sleeping like fast, and you're busy going at it. And then you just like, yeah, I don't know, is this my mag is borreling here? And as your mag starts borreling, it's like, hey, whoa. but you go,
Too specific.
but every time you go like this, then it's like, hey, it's almost like a wonder. With every forward thrust, a backward thrust when I come out.
Is it a solid one? So,
It's a loose one.
okay,
So you could
that's
see like,
dangerous.
so there's no turtle.
no, it's not a hard one.
turtle,
It's a
it's like-
softie. It's a softie. Because now your magas was boiling, so you know, like, hey, you sick as diarrhea or some shit like.
I think for me, it's where am I in the cycle of this? Is it?
Bruh.
Are we just starting?
Am I
Okay.
5 minutes in?
There we go.
Am I
The
about-
fine dry.
She's
Can
giving
I
it-
still back out? Or?
Okay, now she's giving it. she's like almost like a revving up towards the. You know, she's revving up towards it, bro. So you know if you go back now, you in cack like.
Literally, you're gonna
So
be-
you know if you stop now, somebody's gonna be upset and it's not you. So yeah,
I think I'll just cut my losses and I'll go.
Yeah.
we'll go.
Yeah,
I've
I'll
got nothing
go.
to prove. I'm over it.
Listen, yeah. I think my wife can be upset over that. That's cool. But if I do something to the sheets, bro, that's gonna be even a bigger problem.
Not only that,
You don't try to finish.
You're gonna say clean.
You don't take the chances
He's
of trying
saying
to
it's
finish.
not a solid one, so it's more than just damage to the sheet. That's damage to the mattress. That is mattress damage, bruh. You know how much a mattress costs.
A mattress is kak expensive.
Yeah,
A
bro,
mattress, my bro, mattress is an investment.
Yeah.
exactly. And you know she's gonna say you must clean it up. So yeah, rather safeguard yourself, bro.
I'm out. I got nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. I'm old now. I know I'm old. So I got nothing to prove.
Okay, so I made the right decision when I did that.
He just used this show to help him get his own answers.
I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero.
Not a hero.
I'm not a hero. I got a question for you. You that is always about like defense, and I must defend my house and my home and my family. And I pose it to all of you as well, right? You guys are alone at home.
Nah, man, I don't like this.
Wait, man, listen. You guys are alone at home, and you are on the toilet, right? You're humming, you're on TikTok, you're scrolling, you're doing whatever, right? As you busy on the toilet, and it's a nut one, it's a borrowler, right? So it's a nut one. As you busy there, you hear someone breaking into your house.
Easy.
Someone kicked the door in.
Easy
Right.
decision.
What do you do?
That's
Someone
a bit-
you
that's a bit aggressive.
so you hear the crowbar gang come through.
Crowbar gang.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
they
one
come through your
bro.
front door.
I played a
Here's your-
scenario like a
here's
similar
my
one.
question for
Is
you.
there one bro or more than one bro?
Do you wipe first,
Yes.
or do you just pull up and go?
Nah, I know what to do. I already thought about this a million times. So you take that paper, no? You just drag it up, and then you must close and go. So you got the best of both worlds. It's not really a wipe, and it's also not a wipe.
So you protected.
So I'm protected, and I can use it as a defense mechanism when I come to that.
Oh, bruh. I know exactly what I'm doing. And I thought about this already. I thought about like, because sometimes then I sleep like in the,
Light.
you know, cowboy style. So I ever thought like, yo, what if somebody break in the night and I'm like naked and I must like fight this person off like. So I thought to myself, yo, but then what if they got a knife and they like, you know what I mean? Snay my manatee, man. So first thing I'll do is I don't care what stage I am is of the pooing. I pull up my pants.
Okay, you put it up your pants.
Yeah, no wipe. Pull up my pants and go. When I go for this bra, I'm gonna do whatever, and I'm gonna get him into an armbar, and then I'm gonna put knee on belly, and my ass is gonna go in his face as I break his arm.
Jeez Louise.
This brother is adding, he's just adding insult to injury.
That is game over. That's all. He had me at all.
So in other words, to the audience out there, we now got him on the armbar, like I'll put his armbar like that, I'll put his arm over here like that, but then I'll get onto his dingus, onto his chest like this, and I'll put my knee on his belly so his arm is still up here, and I'll pull it towards this way, towards break it, but my bum is in his face at the same time.
Oh wow. You see,
I saw that in a movie. I saw that in a movie.
Emmanuel goes to the UFC.
No! I think it's a John Wick in a bra, mounts a bra. He puts almost like his bum in his face and he like rocks the arm like it.
What are you doing? Are you wiping or you going?
Sit on his head.
I've
basically.
been watching movies for the last 30, 40 years.
I've never seen a scene
I've
like
never-
that.
Maybe John Wick,
never seen
John Wick, many times he puts his
He's popo on people's
John Wick. He has the guy's head, yeah, in between his fingers, and then he shoots it.
But
So where do you think his ass is?
but
John
the
Wick
whole
5,
purpose-
you ever seen
So
it?
where do you think his ass is?
the whole
You
purpose
just
thing.
see John Wick going straight puffing there. Can't stop, won't stop. Take that.
John Wick 5, Revenge of the Pooh.
just watching the John
No,
Wick
I've
movies.
seen that.
Yes,
but I haven't
he
seen.
traps the guys with his legs, then he like shoots.
Oh,
their
I was
heads.
under the impression your pants is down. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, it's not got my underpants on, but he's gonna have my
He's gonna have some
the
of the.
smell. Yeah.
I do want to
Gonna have its
see.
fresh
I actually
odor.
do want to see naked fighting now.
No, I will never fight naked because if your ass in his face here, then your manager's there, then he's gonna bite you. Never, man, bro.
I like that you have given it so much thought. Like if I'm naked and I attack this guy, he's gonna cut off my. I like that you've really given
But
it
you
so
haven't
much
answered.
thought.
Or you
So
pulling
don't
up, or
I
are
go
you
through like mini fight situations?
I think that I can say copy. But I think I'll just pull up, yeah.
pull up and go?
Pull up and go, bruh.
It's like
It's like a slippy. Slippy.
Pull up and you go. You save your life.
Are you pulling
Die
up?
man so alles los.
Are you pulling up? Are you gonna pull up or are you gonna wipe? What you doing?
No, but I normally when
I don't know,
when
bruh.
I go in, I normally make sure that I wipe first. So even if they do come, before I start being busy on my phone, I sort out that first, business first, and then I can relax. So if that happens,
So you do the courtesy flush and alles.
yeah,
I flush at least twice. I got the 2 flushes.
Now your first flush. Do you lift or do you sit one way?
Nah, I love you, man. I don't want that flashback.
The deputy's kiss.
And there's a dirty one also. I don't want that.
That's deputy
That is
Friday.
terrible. I do the love, but I do the.
just call it the deputy's kiss.
Dude's kiss. Yeah, so the water that comes up.
Mental, you got a topic for us?
Before I.
Before you get into your. But wait, but Denzel, you
So
must.
wait.
Die man so alles
Before
los.
this podcast. Before this podcast, I was trying to get us a sponsor.
Oh wow, sorry about that. I'm so
But
sorry about
I
that.
think
That's out the window.
I am
that ship has sailed.
Listen here, anyone that don't want to give us money for this podcast got a loss hole. So if you don't have a loss hole, give us money.
I just want to apologize to you.
We must
man.
get like a bidet sponsor or some shit like that, man.
It changes each
I love
3
douche,
months.
man. You know what I mean? Like a bidet, like that stuff that wash your bum.
We must
I would
get a
love to have a
Chinese
bidet,
sponsor.
man.
Chinese sponsor, guys. We need a Chinese sponsor.
You're so
Finish
stupid,
and
yo.
Tiger Dust or some kind like that.
I smaak a bidet, man.
Sponsored by Tiger Dust.
Honestly,
Tiger Dust.
honestly,
Content
I think
Cowboys.
I think a bidet will make my
Steve.
life better.
So wait, Dado, are you? Would you pull up and go, or give a wipe and then go fight? What's the story?
I would wipe. I would wipe.
Maybe use guys
can
to
agree
civilize.
with it. Nah, I agree with it.
You want to
By the
be-
time you wiping, your whole family's dead, man.
No,
Nah,
I'm alone at
I
home.
said you alone at
We're
home.
alone at home.
Alone at home.
Ah.
Nah, then I'm wiping, taking my time. I thought I was protecting honor, man, bro.
No, the thing is,
I am the man
You want to be
who
comfortable
will
when you
fight
start a fight.
for
Oh,
your
yeah.
You don't
honor,
want to be
baby.
Or the other thing that I'll do is I'll just lock the door and connect.
Yeah, take a step. Take a
Why
step.
was the door not locked in the first place?
Because you're alone at home. You lock the door when you're alone at home.
Yes. When you're alone at home.
You look like you cock with the door open when you're alone at home.
See,
Just lock it, you connect.
You look like the type of bra that sleep na with no clothes on the bottom, but you sleep with a t-shirt on.
No, he's calm.
Like you look like that
Like
bra.
a 19
I would do that. Yeah. I would
He
do
didn't
that.
say he's naked.
Like we need
He
a
didn't say
But you see, the problem is, you know what the biggest problem with that is? That sometimes I get up at night, so my son should see me like that. So his style is also like that. T-shirt and no pants. It's not t-shirt, it's like a vest.
Just say
you
it's a
know?
90. It's a 90.
Yeah, it's like a night. But it don't cover, it just covers onto your belly button. Like
You
say,
and your Donald Duck swag.
like a tank top, like.
Bruh, but that's a problem because if your lighty sleeps over at other people,
and you want to
that money is just gonna rock. It's like normal attire.
Rock up there. What up?
He's just gonna rock up there. He's gonna walk around like that.
I can't wait for the school sleepover.
Hey, it's like,
Ryan, can we see you at the office on Monday?
Donald Duck is in now.
all hang out, man. Exactly.
Het is kijk, man.
You got it flaunted, man.
Het is
Nee,
wild.
man.
The light is so wild.
And I look like a brother.
You look like a bra. Let's start pulling out your long johns in March already.
There we go. How did you know?
He does
That's
look like
me.
it, bruh.
You do
I'm
look
a
the
long
type.
john, bruh.
He's a long
I'm a
john,
long
bruh.
john. I got the full on.
The full thermals.
The full thermals,
what color is
bruh. I got blue and then I got black
Yo, did you ever make the mistake?
and grey.
Did you ever make the mistake of getting yourself white long johns?
I did, and that's why I've moved on to black.
It's next to me.
By the end of the year, it was camo.
It was like beige.
Camouflage.
It was like a beige.
You wear some Mozart.
Wait,
I just want to say that you
wait,
sweat.
wait,
You
wait.
sweat in a
So you wear long johns without underpants?
No, with underpants.
Oh,
I
so then
forgot.
how you getting strip on?
Nah, I wear long johns without underpants.
I was in
No, that's
No,
gross.
It is underpants.
No, that's gross.
What's the point of long johns?
Long
Wearing
johns
underpants?
or underpants.
Yeah.
It's thermal underwear.
No, that's gross.
No, that's
Why is it gross?
bruh.
You wear your
Underpants,
underpants and then
then
your
your
long
long
johns.
That seems counterintuitive.
Exactly.
Like, why are you doing that? That's underwear. Long johns
exactly.
are underwear.
I don't know.
No,
bro.
bruh.
This is the first
No,
time
bruh.
I hear of like long johns.
I'm sorry
without
to say
underwear.
this, but I'm gonna side with a brother that sleeps just with a vest.
We need a poo here.
I'm siding with this guy.
You're siding with Pooh, man.
Maybe we
I agree with you, bro.
Winnie the Pooh is quick release, man.
We're not animals, man. We're not
Yeah.
animals. Put on your underpants.
There's a reason why yeah, put on your underpants. There's a reason why you sleep at night without the underpants.
Not animals. Yes.
But you know, it's actually not good to have your balls in
Yeah.
underpants all the time. You know, right? That right?
Yeah.
That's why you must have boxes and briefs.
I don't know.
Who's still wearing a banana hammock?
I wear briefs and boxes.
I got all of it. I don't care.
Tanga.
I bought that by mistake.
I don't wear
Tanga once,
tangas.
and then I was like,
Boxes and
I'm a
briefs.
Tanga man now.
So the briefs you must
Come
have.
that does it.
My brother, you must have. You can't come to church. You must have briefs. You can't have flipping tangas and you can't have boxes. That is disrespect, me, bro. In your imagine your managing another man's face.
Now,
That is
isn't
like
that the
fucking-
point? Isn't
No,
that the
man,
point
no.
of dominating your opponent?
No.
What is more dominating than clapping your opponent, me, bro?
No,
They
no.
can't do anything. You just
That's the biggest disrespect
Exactly.
ever, man.
Now-
And then I John
Now
will
you when
popo
you when you train,
So
When you're
that's part
training-
of they tell you that.
you should just know it. There's
Oh,
curtain
it's
scene, man.
unwritten rules.
Cut your cut your hands,
Yes,
your
yes,
fingernails,
yes,
cut your toenails. Be clean. Don't come here stinking like
sounds
a dog.
like
but
someone
I
that
mean-
doesn't want to win a fight.
I will win at all costs. I'm coming
When
here.
you-
I
smelling
won't
like,
even wipe before I fight.
I'm coming here like bookmark.
Now here's the thing. When you training with your partner, you want to respect your partner.
Yeah.
When you go to a comp and you're fighting, then you can must go there with
Then
a
you go
file
boozing,
cut
yeah.
Then you come with your dirty boxes.
Have you
Then
ever
you
been-
fighting, must.
Your camo long johns.
Have you ever been in that scenario where you're fighting against someone and their hygiene is maybe not
bullshit.
up to
Yeah.
to your standard?
Like a fight.
Oh, you
I mean,
What
like
you do now?
No, I mean like you.
Training, yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
and then you had to.
But the
commit-
coaches will say like guys, please like wash your feet or wash your hands or cut your toenails
the sport is
after.
a-
yeah, but I mean,
He will see like
you
oh,
get the full onion
yeah
or wipe right down your face. What you done.
ass sweat or so.
What? The sport is not for me, brother. The sport is not for me.
I know this. You at some stage, John Wick. You get your somebody get your ass on your face.
I'm not
You
doing
sweating
this.
from your bum, my bro.
No.
So
And-
ass sweat is
And the
everything
moral
is
of
part
the story
game, bruh.
is that John Wick is a movie character. This price not real. None of the stuff is real.
Moral of the story is
Moral of the story-
Formula 1 car.
Keanu Reeves is a real person and he's a real blue belt and he had to really get ass sweat in his face to get that blue belt.
Yeah, but did he have to stand on someone's head and shoot him in the face afterwards?
They train it.
Yeah, they train. It's not real. You making it like John Wick done this, my bro. John
They
Wick,
train it,
John
they do
Wick was
it.
a fell off a building after being shot 3 times and walked away.
Just get back to the mossighness of it all.
Oh, but then I won't be able to do this. I can't
You guys are
grapple
uncouth.
with another brother that's not his hygiene is not
guys
up
should
to
be
code.
fighting.
Look, most
all the beggars here, but for
look,
them-
no. It doesn't happen every.
Nah, yeah, you mean
No,
it's
I,
not
that
I
happened
know it
once
doesn't
or
happen,
something like
but
that.
I'm saying if that moment should come, you should still go through with it.
Yeah, but 99% of the time,
That-
I will
everybody knows
never
about
fight
hygiene.
dirty, but I'll tell him straight, you go wash before you fight me, sir. There's no honor in this match.
But no, even before I go to gym, then I brush my teeth because I've sometimes mouth odors like. Ew.
Yo, that's crazy, no?
You know what? You talk about that. You know, I was laughing me in my heart. the conversation was, tell somebody that they have bad breath in Shakespearean speech.
Oh, wow. Thou picketh doth make me how awesome differently.
Nantel, please just search that there. Please, my
Shakespearean.
God, it was ridiculously funny.
That is like liquor, your dragon's den.
Your dragon's den seems.
It smells of sulfur in here. You take my breath away with your breath. That is most.
There in Shakespeare.
You know what? How do you tell someone a breath stink in Shakespeare?
Shakespearean.
Now to recap, this gentleman asked, how do you tell someone their breath stinks in the language of Shakespeare? And several people chimed in. Is it from thy...
My nostrils taken.
I'm not playing with you today, sorry.
Is it from thine
Oh,
ass?
sir, take thou right hand, and then thou left hand to covereth thy mouth. Blow a soft breath of air into thy hands, and with all thy might, use thy nostrils to sniff what aroma ye acquaintances have endured. That! Have you no clue?
Yo, this is magician.
It appears to me that your breath reeks of distorted air.
Oh,
Now,
that's
men
crazy.
has avoided that breath, causing a fret amongst the people.
Climate has to vote with that breath.
Threat amongst the people.
Wow!
Oh, this is.
Yo, this is the
Thine air that whips from thy tongue burns as it releases a foul odor similar to the rear end of an ox's backside. As the words leave your lips, my eyes begin to swell with every tear. I weep begging for silence, on my knees praying for silence, in a dry but also dampened handkerchief to pat thine eyes.
Yeah, that is
Wait, how is a handkerchief dry and dampened at the same time?
wow. That is quite Shakespearean. I think I'm gonna talk to people like that.
like that. And it kills my nose.
And it kills my nose. Nah, that's good.
I think that should actually be like we should do it on a daily basis and speak to people in like
Shakespearean.
Thou worketh on my puthos.
There goes the sponsor.
Are you allowed to say that on here?
There goes the sponsor.
Nantel, give us some conspiracy theories of what you got in your pocket there
What's
fast.
new in the zoo, bro?
Yeah, in the conspiracy zoo.
Okay, did you see? Okay, so you saw what happened to Kanye West, no?
Yeah.
What?
Obviously, he was cancelled, right?
Yeah.
And then he just disappeared.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, he's cool with the brands again.
Yes.
That's not the real Kanye West. I
No.
can't prove it.
In the words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Whoa.
What?
Do you say the elitists
Say
took
they
him out?
replaced him.
Clone
It's
Kanye
very
West.
possible. This
Did
is
they
what
brainwash him?
this is what Keenan Peele was
Listen
on
here, I am not willing to accept that there's a clone here.
a clone. Yeah.
I can't.
Clone.
That's what he's called.
That's perfect. There
No.
has to be a clone.
A clone
No,
is this thing
clone.
real?
This is possible, but because it's very silent how they took him back. 'Cause you see
Yeah,
the
and
sales
like,
plummeted.
how does he all of a sudden like, oh, I like this movie?
Of Jonah Hill and
It's a
I
good
watched 22
movie,
Jump
bro.
Street. And now
It's a
I'm
junk
hooked,
movie.
and I
It's
like
not, the
Jews
movie's not
again.
even that good. Like,
Yeah, don't you dare. It's a good movie.
Sir.
21 Jump Street.
That's a good movie.
So thine
22 Jump Street was
focus
Hold
out
thine
our
tongue.
backside.
Hold
I
thine-
think
hold
thy
thine tongue
movie is kakkers.
and lowereth thy decibels thine direct at me.
down. Show me
I am trieth not to clippeth.
show me the clone, yeah.
Kanye, the clone.
Clone Kanye, me bro.
I have a fucking proof. But
Kanye is cloned.
I got him.
Chica, didn't it? But doesn't China do this in real life though?
What do you mean?
So Jack Ma,
Yeah, like with the handbags. And
Jack Ma,
sneakers.
no? You know the owner of Alibaba.
Alibaba, yeah.
So he first like was talking out against China, or said something bad.
Oh, but then they just took
And
him
then,
away.
yeah, they cloned him.
They took him away for 6 weeks, and then he came back, and then he was like, "Hi, I am Jack Ma."
They take you to that correctional thing. What do they call it?
A correctional thing, yeah.
They call it something.
Reimagination or something like that.
Reimagination. So much of a vibe.
Yeah, no, reimagination center. Almost like they make your mind
Will they
different.
tell
like-
you to act
A
right?
Clockwork Orange.
So be it.
So you saying
again.
that? So you saying they did this to Kanye?
I think it's the real him, but they
Maybe if the Chinese can do it, why can't the Americans do it?
calibrate
Yeah,
his brain.
yeah, Aska, they just changed his software.
He's pretty good.
Kanye West got out in public again after missing, and now West was spotted with his new wife at Balenciaga. It seems a little strange, right? But did you ever notice his height before he went missing?
What do you...
And of his new wife?
See something?
How come he gets so tall?
Because the photographer's so short.
Kanye West's former business manager believed the rapper had disappeared, as he had been unable to locate him for several weeks. And now he had been spotted in the Balenciaga store. Have you noticed how his face has changed?
Yes, it's called
That is
age.
not Kanye.
That is called pub son.
Like,
Look, the guy added some music, so obviously it's the truth.
Nah, I believe it, man.
Nah,
like,
the
can
music-
you
the
believe?
music is enough for me, guys.
Can you
Guys,
believe
I'm
the
all in on
audacity?
this.
The audacity of these people, right? That what year did the college dropout come out?
Yo, 2006.
Yeah. You want to compare what Kanye looks like in 2006 to what he looks like in
wait.
2023?
Yo,
Yes, nee,
I'm
sir.
all in on this conspiracy, bro. I want to say,
Just,
I just want to say
that's not
something.
Nee. Stop talking kak about Kanye.
Can we just say, I wanted to say something.
I think he went to the correctional facility. I do think
I'm
they
all in, bro.
I
Are
think
you
they
in?
calibrated him. Because we didn't.
You know what made convince me?
Why does he look so tall? My bro, they make like this bra look like Shaq. It's a short
No, you-
photographer.
Yes, he got the Moorsie boots.
yo, dan is het toch high. Yo. No, you're actually fine. Yo, I don't know what more you need.
I need a more convincing narrator.
No,
Look at Kanye West. He's standing
believe
with
it,
his
bro.
new wife.
I'm in.
Why do we believe this, bruh?
Because the music, but
You know why? You know why?
the music is believable, bro.
Daniel said it's the music.
what more you need,
Bro,
bruh?
play it again, please. Please play it again.
No, please do not play that.
This man's a fucking
Kanye
genius.
West got out in public again after missing, and now West was spotted with his
that's a
new
Netflix
wife at
special.
Balenciaga. It seems a little strange, right?
Listen to the music.
Did you ever notice his height before he
I
went
didn't
missing?
notice. Oh my god.
Check the
And of his
Wikipedia
new
stats.
wife?
Right.
It's a new wife. Obviously, because
1.7.
Oh my
How
God,
he
he's a
gets
child.
so tall?
It's a child.
How did he get so tall?
Is that Shaq?
Kanye West's former business manager
telling you,
believed the rapper
this
had
part
disappeared,
gives me
as he had
chills.
been unable
at
to
that.
locate him for several weeks.
It
Disappeared.
doesn't look
And
like you,
now
mate.
he had been spotted in the Balenciaga
Look, he's next to Big
store.
Bird. Check it.
Is that the same girl?
His face has changed.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's like a 2000 pick versus a 2030.
Wait, bro, people would think I was missing if they saw my photos from 2006. And then they thought I was missing in 2012 and then 2018.
Yeah, you can put that music with anything and make it,
Oh, you were
make it like
close.
overly serious.
But yeah, you know what? No, actually,
That
we
music
watched
was
this
good.
thing
How much
twice
view-
now, man.
How
How
much
many
views-
other million means isn't watching this? Yeah, how many views?
That's
is this
almost
thing?
how much views did that get? Because
A
that's
lot.
insane.
It's quite.
Look how
it's-
many comments there.
We know it's
Bruh.
ridiculous. We know it's cock stupid. But somebody
I'm making
put this
these
cock
videos.
together,
My friend,
and it's getting
Somebody's
million-
child is watching this guy and be
We know, man.
I'm gonna follow
But
the
I'm
person
saying-
now.
I'm gonna follow
No,
him.
don't.
Don't follow
Because
that
that's
guy.
like the truth, bro. It's like the, Nah, you guys are fucking. No. You're still in the bubble. That's the problem. You're being.
They don't find that music.
You guys are just being manipulated by the mass media, and you don't see the reality for what it really is. You need to wake up. Get woke, motherfuckers.
What's the possibility of an AI bot making this thing?
Okay, that's next episode. I wasn't gonna spoil it now for you guys.
Let's go to something more concrete.
Did you see the pictures?
Because I mean, a human can't come up with kak like that, man.
Did you see the pictures of the Pope in his Balenciaga jacket?
Yeah, that looked dope. Yeah,
that looked mad. Nah. But so Kanye's gone. That's
thanks so much, man. I needed that.
Find that music though. I want to use that when the mochi argue with me. Then I go ding. One, two more guys gonna go missing.
And I'll do it so that no one else will ever have to go missing ever again. It's for the greater good.
Oh, for the greater good.
What's that? Hot Fuzz.
That's a legendary movie.
Good
for the greater good.
This TikTok is a crazy thing, man, bro. Like,
you can make anything.
Didn't you post something or share something about TikTok being banned in America?
Oh yes. I was hoping that they would ban it, but
no, guys, no, they can't. They can't. I'm actually on TikTok side now. For real.
No, but look,
they want to. Okay,
look at TikTok is making, man, bro.
No, man.
No, man. That's not
good, man. That's not TikTok. That's somebody on TikTok.
It must be curated or something, man.
But you must ban Meta also.
Exactly.
You must ban Meta.
Did you see the hearings with the TikTok's CEO?
Hey, bro, please don't get me started with the stupidity of that means. Does it connect to the Wi-Fi?
Does TikTok connect to the Wi-Fi so it can get into your computer?
So it can so it needs to see the eyes. So it can get into your brain.
so here's the conspiracy theory. Okay, everybody's it's not it's fact actually. Fact. So here's the thing: they want to ban TikTok because TikTok's algorithm gives you the news and it won't be like say what happened in COVID. You couldn't remember our one episode was banned because Dangas was talking about COVID, the vaccine and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was
misinformation.
Yeah, so they can throttle the truth, basically. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But
so TikTok doesn't have that really.
Yeah, so Facebook, Twitter, whatever, they put up guidelines for misinformation, and if their guidelines for misinformation, you can have a fact, but if they say it's misinformation, they can still block you. Basically.
So do you know about the Twitter files?
Yeah.
The Twitter files. When Elon Musk took over, he took all the information and he gave it to the press basically. Yeah. So they were colluding with Democrats so that they can win basically. They throttled Joe Biden's his son's laptop story.
But it wasn't Twitter. It was people within the organization that was doing it.
But the thing is, ask yourself
because the heads apparently didn't know.
But ask yourself why, Elon Musk was everybody. He was the darling, the billionaire darling. The minute he took over Dangas and said he wants free speech, the media just turned on him. Ask yourself why. Because they can't. The thing is, they can't control Twitter, TikTok, and the thing is this: with the potential war that's coming on, where America is going to fight Russia and China, they need to control the narrative within America, man.
And India and Brazil and South Africa, we in it, guys. BRICS.
Wait, BRICS.
So are we with Russia and China for sure?
My brother, I'm with the China man. China. We
Did you not see the BRICS economy?
Hey bro, I'm all about that Russian life. Give me the money. I just want the kroon. I want to get back to the normal life. Bring the interest rate down. All about that life, man, bro.
Oh, imagine like petrol is like cut cheap here.
Imagine
like
petrol was 12 rand a liter, as it should be.
The Russians say no. We saw out
for you another buck 5 rand.
That's the thing. There's the thing about the Russian government and the Chinese government and stuff like that. When they say they're going to create jobs for people, they mean it because they own all the companies and companies are what creates jobs for people. There's no point in the DA and the ANC and all of these other parties saying, vote for us because we're going to create jobs. You don't own any companies.
Are you saying that you agree with communism?
We're not saying we agree
I'm
with
not saying I
communism.
agree with it, but I'm saying I'm anti-corruption.
But we're basically replacing one messed up thing for another.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro. It's it's like what you saying about bad actors. You got yeah, you got the West. The West have their own agenda, and this means they have theirs. So can we just all say that they're gonna do whatever they're gonna want to do?
Your political agenda makes no never mind. It doesn't matter how golden your golden goose looks. Every golden goose still cacks. So you still dealing with. You still have to deal with it.
I just like the West because they speak English. That's about basically.
Yeah.
I don't want to learn Mandarin. I don't want to have to teach my child Mandarin. I don't want to speak Sputnik. So, but if we must go there, then we must go there.
Hey bro, if Chris Tucker can learn a couple of words of Chinese, you'll be alright.
Do you understand the words?
Come
man.
And then you see the outtakes since the outer
Did you ever see how John Cena speak?
Gefilte fish.
Did you ever see how John Cena speak Chinese?
Oh wait.
That's hectic.
When he had to
He had to
apologize for
apologize.
calling Taiwan a country.
That is
Can't see
control,
me.
my
You
guy.
see how Fast and the Furious get people into kak now?
Positive viewers get to do so much.
Hey, what
me
episode
to
are they
cut,
on now? Did they go to the moon now or what?
No, they already went to
went
the
to the
moon
moon.
in the last one. They
Now they're on
went
the
to the moon. Now I don't
I
know.
didn't see 9.
I think like there's a multiverse. There's talks of a multiverse.
In the 10.
Going to the
in
sun
the,
at
in
night.
the 10, yeah.
That's the new one.
Yeah.
So the 10 not come out yet.
No, 10 is
Turn
still
it
coming
off.
out.
Oh.
So it's gonna be a multiverse where Dom from the past and Dom from the future.
Future. Meet.
Please
They're
don't
gonna
put
meet,
that
yeah.
into the universe.
Okay,
Because some thief is gonna watch this and write that script.
Now, they started out as Honda S2000s racing in the desert, hijacking trucks. How did they
End
come
up in Brazil.
with
How did they end up?
with metahumans,
I don't need much.
super soldier programs?
But that's what I'm
Probably
saying.
clone Kanye
You
West.
started drag racing or racing in the streets.
That's how it starts.
Now you agent
away.
saving the
I
world.
can see the natural progression because if you look at my own life, I sorted out.
In 2006.
I was in matric minding my own business. And
look at you now.
Look at me now. I don't mind my own business.
Bruh, there used to be a monkey, or I don't know what his name was, from Grassy Park.
Monkey.
You can't just go
Monkey.
around calling people
Monkey or Mikey, or I don't know what his name is.
Monkey.
I would say Mikey.
Uh.
I can't remember his name. He was the king of the broadslide or whatever. He used to have like a slant front Toyota. He used to broadslide all over me, bro. Now I can easily see Mikey becoming the next James Bond or something like that. Huh? Imagine him pulling up there, Mikey, slow progression.
That don't
versus
impress me. You should have seen me do broad slides on a BMX, my bro.
Yeah.
It was there when the Cape
I
got to
didn't
blow
wanna
and
tell
I leave
my
that oily
story.
sand on the road and you just
Yo, it's your peace
Wait,
life,
man.
bro.
So this morning, bro, I'm riding my bike and I'm riding like fast and I pull brakes on a sand patch. And when I do that, say claim, but I'm not enjoying it like you, bro. My eyes is like, green.
That's because you didn't have a plastic bottle in your back wheel to make it sound like a motorbike.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is.
Slow it down. Yeah, man, yo, we've come to it's 10 o'clock already. 2 hours, guys.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's almost Easter.
Thank you to the one person that's watching. We appreciate your audience. It's almost Easter. Isn't it Good Friday?
By the way.
It's Good Friday. Anyway, thank you for joining us again. Please like, share, subscribe. Any final thoughts from you, CJ?
No matter what they tell you, a cheese boat can be a chocolate or chocolate can be a cheese boat. Doesn't matter. It's tomato.
This brother's
Doesn't
got a
matter.
Hindu cheese board.
Doesn't matter if it's in a hall, doesn't matter if it's in a civic center or no hide for a cheese board. Is a cheese board. Doesn't matter if there's figs. It can be fluid. It doesn't have to be fig specific. It can be fluid. Whatever you want it to be.
So karate. Pinto.
Final thoughts. Brushes thy becketh.
Guys, sometimes the needs of the many don't outweigh the needs of the few. Just remember that.
My final thought is I might not be here next time because I might be cancelled because of
just play music over what you said. That spooky music.
Yeah.
It is a conspiracy.
Yeah, so that ideal granny don't hear this podcast. Come find you, blow your back out.
Yeah, man, guys.
It's a retirement village. All the ladies just lock it.
The time is at CPO.
Be safe, everyone in assisted living.
Nobody is safe.
Old age homes.
What's it, Joe?
Yeah, man. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in a month's time or 2 weeks' time. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. That was Louis, man. I don't know. But you can join me every Thursday. I'll be we had some actually awesome podcasts. Like last week, we had Ready D on, which was super
amazing.
dope. Like it was one of so enjoyable. Anyway, yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Peace. We out.
Safe.
Peace.
It was all just stories? Memories from the past? We really are old!
Revealing the entire sequence, the entire show maybe, to all just be a dream.
I'll be back.